Hey and hello there everyone. Welcome, welcome, welcome. So, hopefully you can hear me and in a sec, wait one moment. Aha. There we go. Hopefully you can now see the Nintendo Switch. So, because we have had like something's gone wrong every week for the last few weeks, I swear. So because of that, let's just double check. Can you hear me? And then can you see the Nintendo Switch and can you hear the Nintendo Switch if I like clickety clack along the menu? So hold on, can you hear this? So if you can hear all that and if you can hear me, then yay, that's wonderful and fantastic. Hopefully everything's good. Last week, I almost had an issue this week, a new issue that was a very unique one. It's to do with the fact that I'm doing another signing tomorrow and I kind of tried to set up a bunch of other settings for that, but that's a whole other story. So hey everyone, so it looks like everything's actually good and working. Yeah, I almost had a thing. I'll talk about that later, but so hang on. So who we've got? We've got so hello to Varney, Hudao, Lexi, Abby, Xander, Kevin, Genshin Simp, Laura Thierry, Maria, hang on, then we got repeat messages and stuff like that. I think that's everyone, but if I Platinum, so hello. So let's get started with, so welcome back to the finale, the grand finale of Can We Beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond using only dumb Genshin Impact puns, the series where we try and see if we can beat one of the toughest Pokemon games and just overall weirdest Pokemon games with only a team of Pokemon whose names can cleverly mesh together with characters from Genshin Impact. Toon Raccoon, hello! So just, I'm very excited for this. I hope you're excited too. There is a poll about whether we can do it, whether we can beat the game, or whether we'll lose to Cynthia, or whether we'll lose to the Elite Four, or whether we'll just get lost in Victory Road. Maybe left will fail us. Let's find out. So I'm so excited to be here today. As always, I haven't said this every week, but obviously this isn't official or sponsored or affiliated with anyone or associated with anyone or anything. I'm just a silly guy with a silly idea and came up with this silly series. So here we go, Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. Let's go! So let's do this thing. Charlie, hello! Oh no, you won't be long. You have COVID? Oh no! Oh, I'm so sorry. But no, hopefully today's stream won't be as long for anyone who can't usually stick around for the whole time. So one thing, just one order of business. I did say that I would do some leveling up off stream. It did take me a while to find a good spot, and then I realized I was being very silly. And I realized that the route just before Sunny Shore City is actually a really good spot because there's like Mr. Mimes, Gastrodons, and Chatots, which are like all really good and they're like level 40. So it actually didn't take very long at all, thanks to the lucky egg we got last time, thanks to Xander's excellent sort of man at the computer map work and Googling. Lake, hello! Again, do forgive me. NSM, hi! And I think that's everyone. Okay, so we got everyone up to like past level 60. Some of them went a few levels above 60 in the process. But we've still got like a route until Victory Road, and then the Elite Four, and then Cynthia. So I think we'll definitely gain a few more levels and stuff as well. So I think we should be good. Well, I think we'll be at a higher level than I was when I beat this game with Pokemon Shining Pearl. And honestly, I feel like we have a better team of Pokemon than I did in that game as well. So, you know, we'll but yeah. Oh, Platinum, you've been snowed in. Dang. Okay. Well, I hope that it's not too cold and that you are able to enjoy this final episode. So I'm very excited and I'm very grateful for all you guys for tuning in throughout this very dumb series, taking this sort of, again, very sort of mixed game and just trying to do something fun and different and silly with it, even though we've ended up with like a Gyarados and a Roserade and everything else. So Jasmine, do you say anything interesting? She wanted to get stronger and blah blah blah. No. Okay, so So let's do this. Let's do this thing. Right, so what we're going to do first, because we don't want a load of encounters, so we'll use a super repel. And, but yeah, we'll still fight all these trainers and stuff. And then we'll see how it goes. But, okay, Miranda. That's not a name I have any association with. There was the comedy series Miranda that I never watched. But anyway, hi Jasmine, bye Jasmine. Yes, yes, Kevin. Okay, right, Giga Drain, go. So although I'm sort of like, we're gonna face the Elite Four, we do still have a little bit of time before the Elite Four. We have a little bit of a warm up, you know, before we get there. But hang on, Xander, you just noticed there's a heart above your chat box. I do not know what you're talking about when you say that. What, like on YouTube? Well, that sounds interesting. Keep me updated. I don't know I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing or a weird thing or an exciting thing or okay. So oh, hang on. You're sorry, I like you screen shotting. I don't know why that's funny, but that's funny. Okay. Oh, can you, like, react to people's comments and stuff like that? Because, yeah, you might be able to, like, react to people's comments and stuff, and maybe it's just something like that. Xander, you have a secret admirer, Xander. There's no need to be secret about admiring Xander. Xander's awesome. No need to be shy about it. By the way, a few weeks ago, did you do the Pokemon Go fighting event? Yeah, there was the thing with, like, well, there was the thing with all the, like, Hitmonchans and Hitmonlees, and I did, like, some of it, but not all of it, because my phone's battery isn't, like, good enough, and I forgot to take my charger, and it just, I don't know, it was just basically a chance to get, like, a bajillion Hitmontops, so, I did some of it, but not all of it. Dorka, hello! Hello. Oh, Ella, I'm sure I say that differently every time, but Ella, I never remember which one I said the first time. The first time I said it, I think I said it correct, but then I forget how I said it the first time, and then I freak out about it every time. So, anyway, hello, though. Welcome. You got a perfect Hitmontop and a shiny one. That's awesome. I got a perfect Hitmonchan, which was funny. I did get a perfect Hitmonchan. Which was sort of funny because, like, they were just, like, in the wild. They weren't, like, a reward or anything like that. So that was, like, a very unlikely thing. But, hey, it happened. I was happy. Right, Sludge Bomb. Okay. So, yeah. I'm just thinking, and then in Pokemon Go, I did my first, like, Golden Lure Pokestop this week, for, like, Gimme Ghoul. I did it with sort of, I meet up with some friends and stuff for, like, the raid hour on Wednesdays, and I put my, lure down, so they were all able to get Gimme Ghoul coins as well. So we were all able to get quite a few Gimme Ghoul coins, which was nice. Either, Ella, it's fine. Okay, well, I want to make sure I get people's names right, you know, like, it's important to get people's names right. So I always want to do that. Okay, so, but yeah, let me just check my notes and stuff like that. Yeah, no, I think we're sort of good. I did my intro, and I said I did some grinding off screen, and I even said where I did it and how I did it and stuff. But yeah, it was funny. I did, like, try a couple of spots first that, like, weren't as good. I wasted a lot of time, like, finding a good spot to level up in, and then I was like, wait a minute, doesn't that route, like, have, like, Mr. Mime and stuff? And then it was like, oh, yeah, okay. And then it took me no time at all. But it's interesting, if you look at my playtime, you know, so I've played for, like, 30 hours. But, like, I would say something like a good 5 or 6 of that has been, off-screen. And I definitely could have, if I hadn't, like, tried so hard to get, like, that Pikachu item and the Thunderstone, and you know, and I hadn't wasted time leveling up. I could have beaten this game like so much faster, but in terms of what we've done on screen though, I feel like we've been fairly swift and we've done things fairly quickly. So Theotan, hello, hi, hello, hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. Okay, we've got a lot of people joining us for this finale today. That's just that makes me really happy. Okay, excellent. Because also as well, sorry to go on about this, but I am so close to qualifying for YouTube Partner, and I'm like so excited about it, and I'm so grateful to all of you guys for helping me get that far. And just if enough people watch like today, if enough people watch this today, because this stream may also be a bit shorter, so I need like more people than usual to watch it. But if like enough people watch this today and they watch it for long enough, then I might qualify for YouTube Partner like today. I mean, there's still like an approval process, so it's not like if I qualify today, I'll be a partner for the stream tomorrow. But still, it just kind of means that like maybe before the next series, who doubt, I did see your question, before the next series, maybe I'll be a partner before our next series. But we'll have to see. But yeah, so, and then just on that note as well, like I said, there is a stream tomorrow, and then like I said, there is a new series coming up. I will talk about both of those things later, but the stream tomorrow is my Streamily signing stream, so if you're interested in like a signed print, where I sign it live on camera, yes, I will actually be live on camera tomorrow, not just a voice coming out of a Switch game. Well, not coming out of a Switch game, but like, but you know, accompanying a Switch game, that's the phrase I was after. Then, you know, go do that. I'm sure Nightbot will, I mean, I could make Nightbot tell us now, but I'm sure Nightbot will probably remind us in a second. Or I could get Nightbot to do it now. Nightbot, can you tell everyone about the autographs? Okay, no worries, Platinum. But there you go. There's the link for Streamily for anyone who's interested. But okay. Hang on. Your goal in Pokemon is to get more perfect legend Pokemon in Pokemon Go so you can kick butt in the Master League. Ah, interesting. Yes. Yeah, no, yeah, those hundos are cool if you can get them, but it does cost a lot of raid passes and stuff, so, you know, it's hard to, because I don't really spend money in Pokemon Go, so I, like, have to, like, save up my coins and stuff like that, and I just kind of, like, want to, like, complete the Pokedex rather than get, like, perfect everything. I don't know. Okay. So, hang on a sec, let me... Okay. Oh, Genshin Simp, you're waiting for a train, and then once you're home. Okay, no worries, not a problem. I'm thankful that you're sort of joining in, like, as much as you can. And yeah, once you're home, I hope you're able to just settle down, get a nice drink and a snack, and, you know, watch the rest of this stream. But yes, Nightbot, Lara Thierry, Nightbot is an amazing friend. He's totally real. When we were young, we played Mario together. I was Mario, he was Luigi. And he was, yeah, he's always been a reliable friend and hasn't just been an automated thing that does stuff for me for the past few months. Okay, right, let's switch into, because Tentacruel is not a good... Okay, so here's the thing. Tentacruel, it's like Tentacruel's an okay matchup for grass types, and particularly grass poison types. But the reason that oh, for the love of pizza. But the thing is, the reason why my Roserade is not a good matchup is my Roserade knows Dazzling Gleam, which is a non-stab move that is non-super effective, so that's not good. It knows Sludge Bomb, which is a stab move, but not very effective. And then it knows Giga Drain. Now, Giga Drain is a neutral move, so it's like, well, then why not just use Giga Drain? The thing is, Tentacruel can have an ability called Liquid Ooze, which means if you use draining moves on it, such as Giga Drain or like Leech Seed, it means that you get hurt instead of dealing damage. So my Roserade, there's a possibility that my Roserade could do almost nothing to that Tentacruel. So I had to be very careful there and switch to Jirachichi. I should say. So, okay. Yeah, so this route might take a little while, just because, again, as we've sort of discussed in this game, it has too many... Oh, well, actually, did I discuss this? I can't remember if I did, actually. One of the things about this game is, because it has the experience share, it means that you get more experience in this game, and you don't need to do as many battles. And one of the things that this game, kind of a real missed opportunity, was it could have reduced the number of trainers on each route, and it could have kind of like compartmentalized them and sort of condensed them and combined a few of them and stuff like that. Because one of the things about this game is that the trainers use a lot of the same Pokemon, like on a route over and over and over. We're going to see a lot of Wingulls, we're going to see a lot of like Goldines and Seakings and stuff, and it's like, I only really want like one trainer to have a Seaking, one trainer to have a Tentacruel, one trainer to have this, one trainer to have that. And, oh, for the love of pizza, where's the... Hang on. How do we get over... Okay, hold on. Is it this way? Okay, here we go. The movement, come on. There we go. There we go. This will just be like a rappel or something. Oh, it's Rain Dance. Not bad. But yeah. Oh, Nightbot is already... I knew Nightbot was due to talk about the prints anyway, but yeah. So yeah, so if you're interested in the Streamily signing tomorrow, and you want a signed print that's signed live on camera, then that is the link. But no pressure. Don't, you know... Again, and also as well, you can watch the stream if you haven't got a print. You can still watch the stream. The stream isn't just for people who have prints to sign. It's just, you know, the stream is for everyone. So, you know, don't worry if you're like, oh, I haven't got a print. It's like, no, don't worry, you can still watch. But it's just, you know, it's just, but particularly if you have got a print, like, make sure you come and watch. Because that's kind of part of the point. So, but okay. So, Giga Drain. Yeah, JP, I know, that's like, I kind of have remembered it, but I kind of keep forgetting it as well, but shh, we'll keep quiet about that. I'll keep quiet about that until we get there. But okay, hang on a sec, I feel like I missed a message there. Hoodao, you find it amazing how some people have all the Pokemon abilities memorized. The thing is, I really like battling. I don't like actually ever like battle other people, and I haven't for like so many years now. But the thing is just that, like, but I really like battling. I like things like doing the battle tower and the battle tree and stuff like that, the battle frontier. And so I'm just like a real sort of battle head. And so I kind of remember Pokemon abilities rather well. But it is hard though with like 1,000 Pokemon and them kind of and a lot of them having like up to 3 abilities each. Like that is a lot. And the other thing as well, one thing I kind of would like to make a video about this someday. Someday I do hope to make actual like videos and not just do streams. But I would love to do a video about the things that Pokemon would do differently if it was made now. Another Zac! It's another Zac! It's another Zac! It's another Zac! Okay, I'll stop talking about what I was talking about for a minute, because it's another Zac! It's another Zac! Why are there so... Why are there so many Zacs in this game? Why are there so many Zacs in this game? Why are there so many Zacs? The Zacs! The Zacs! Sorry, but just... Why are there so many Zacs? Yeah, Zac attack, attack of the Zacs. Attack of Zachariah. What is it? It's like Zac, Zachary, Zachariah, Zac with an H, Zac with a K. Just, why are there so many Zacs? Yeah, we've had the Kevin, we've had the Bidoof counter, the Onyx counter, and the Zac counter. So guys, if you have enjoyed this series, if you're enjoying the stream, if you like that there are a bajillion trainers named Zach, please hit that like button right now. That little thumbs up. Click it, tap it, like the thing. Subscribe as well if you're not. We just reached 2,050 subscribers. Please do all that lovely stuff that just helps the YouTube algorithm, helps put me out there to new people. There've been a couple of new people today already, so I'm really interested in spreading our gaming streams out to more and more people. And maybe if because as well, if Genshin Impact does come to Switch someday, fingers crossed, I kind of want to have as many people built up as possible before that day comes. So, the more people we have before that hopeful hypothetical day, the better. And I just want you guys to watch my non-Genshin stuff as well, like Pokemon and more Pokemon. So, okay, Gabrielle, go. You're not called, man. If she was called like Zakaya or something, just oh good gosh. Hang on, Ella. Last week you started playing Pokemon Shield. First time in years, and you forgot so many of the things about weaknesses. Yeah, I mean, one good thing that Pokemon do now is if you kind of see on the screen, it's like there's like Giga Drain, super effective, Sludge Bomb, effective, nothing for growth because it's a status move, and then Dazzling Gleam, effective. But like I said, like I was kind of a little bit alluding to, that doesn't account for abilities. So against Tentacruel, for grass, for the Giga Drain, it would say effective. So you'd be like, oh, okay, it's not effective and it's not super effective. But like, no, it could potentially do damage to me to use that move. So you have to be aware of the different abilities that Pokemon can have. I was saying about me. Okay, so before Zach interrupted us. Before Zach interrupted us for like the bajillionth time, I was saying about a video I wanted to make. I would love to make a video about all the things that I think Pokemon would have done differently if they'd have known kind of like the direction about, like, if Pokemon could like tell the future. I think there are certain things that they like would have done differently. So I'll give you two examples. One, I don't think there would have been two different Nidorans. There would have been one Pokemon called Nidoran, right? And there'd be a male form and a female form, right? And so there still would be Nidoran male and Nidoran female, but in the Pokédex, they would be listed as one Pokemon, and there'd just be like male form and female form, because that's kind of what we've got with Pokemon like what is Esper's? Meowstic. Meowstic is kind of like that. There's two very different looking Meowsticks. I believe they even have different stats, so they like learn a different move or something. But Meowstic is just one Pokemon. It's not like, so Esper doesn't evolve into two different Pokemon. It evolves into one Pokemon, but that Pokemon has two different forms. So like, I think that like Nidoran would have been done differently if there weren't the limitations of like, a console from 1989 being the first console that Pokemon was put on, if that makes sense. I think we're almost there. I can see... Hang on a sec. We'll just check. There's nothing over here. Okay, good. Rivaldo, hello. Have I considered doing a Soul Link? I'm not really particularly fond on the idea of doing a Nuzlocke ever. So the idea of a Soul Link, I will get back to this question in a sec, because I do also want to finish my other point. But I'll finish answering that in a sec. But so I'm not particularly fond on the idea of doing Nuzlocks. Like, so I think the idea of a Soul Link would be a bit stressful, but I'll talk about that more in a second. Yeah, Kevin, that's a good example as well. Mr. Mime would have been named something different if the developers knew that like one day like they were going to implement genders. Right, exactly. I think that's a good example too. I think that's something that, yeah, they totally would have done different. And I don't just mean like decisions that they regret, like, like they probably never would have invented Jinx. Like Jinx is a controversial Pokemon. I don't just mean like things they regret. I mean things that like later on in the series kind of were like, oh, we would have done that differently if. And I think that Mr. Mime thing is a really good example. Yeah, you wouldn't have called a Pokemon that can be female Mr. Mime. But like it's a thing that like Feraligatr would have been spelled differently because it like Feraligatr would have been spelled differently / properly because of like the character limit that there was back in Gold and Silver. The other example I was going to give though is that I think that like if they'd have known that like one day they were going to have hidden abilities, I think that like every Pokemon would have had one ability and then one hidden ability. I think the only reason that Pokemon have 1 or 2 abilities and then a hidden ability is just because they had two abilities to begin with, and then they added hidden abilities. And again, I think that retroactively, if they could do things differently, they would have I think retroactively, if they could do things differently, they would have had one ability and then a hidden ability. So okay, but I think that's a really good example, Kevin. So let me just catch up on chat because like I just want to check. Okay, so lots of chat about Zach chat, but oh, with a Xander with a K, like lol, like Erica's channel. Yes, it's really funny. My friend Mike, who I've talked about, who like got me into Super Nintendo World recently and stuff like that. It was really funny when like he moved out here and or something. We were like talking one day, and he mentioned about Erica. We talked about like the Among Us streams or something like that, and he was like, oh, I like I like this person. He's like, I like Erica with a K, and he just called her like Erica with a K, and it was just that just like really made me laugh, and I just found that very funny. That he's just because like it's not like during those streams or anything there were like several Ericas, but he was like Erica with a K, and I just found that funny. And again, and this was like, and we were like talking out loud. It wasn't like in written form or anything as well. So, Maria, you love my streams, but often fall asleep during them because it's already nighttime. Yeah, no, I'm sorry about the times. I picked this time zone because it's good for America, and it's good for Europe, and it's good for people being able to catch up. Like, it allows people to catch up like later on Saturday or on Sunday. But I know it's not perfect for everyone, and I'm so sorry that it's not convenient for everyone all the time. Oh yeah, Lake, you've been playing Breath of the Wild load recently, and it shows because you keep pressing minus to open the map. Yeah, like in Scarlet. Yeah, I've like totally had that too. Breath of the Wild and like Legends Arceus, and I played like Sonic Frontiers as well. So often in Pokemon Scarlet, I have opened like the map instead of the menu and other stuff. Like, yeah. Okay. So, let me, hold on a sec. Okay, right. So, oh yeah, so let me go back to the Soul Link thing, because we're about to enter Victory Road. Who do we want leading the way in Victory Road? I would say Jirachichi. Jirachichi's a bit low. Although Garchomp-Yun is... Maybe we'll have Garchomp-Yun. Okay, so let me just talk about Nuzlocke for a sec, because I don't think I will ever do Nuzlocke. I mean, I'll never say never, but I don't think I'll ever do Nuzlocke because it's just a bit too stressful and stuff like that. It is just a bit too stressful for me. Sorry, there's some noise outside. I don't know what it is. But I do apologize if there's a bit more noise today with like someone's at the house right now. So but don't worry. Okay, so right, we'll use a Super Repel. Okay, so guys, you know what's here. We're in a cave. What do we do in a cave? Left, 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 left. Don't worry, I will not be singing left, left, left the whole time. But we will be left, left, lefting our way around. Oh, I suppose this includes rock climb as well? Okay. Oops. So we're left, 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 left. Oh, well, that just took us right back to the beginning or something, I think. Right, left, left, left. Okay, right, this is probably going to use Psychic types. So I think Garchomp should be alright for this. Oh, Varney. Yeah, I can't answer every question, but no, just I'm doing well. Sorry, you did ask how am I doing, or how is everyone doing? Which, sorry, I do apologize, because I think I did see that, but just kind of like, oh, why am I using Dragon Claw? I've got Crunch. But no, I'm good. Sorry, I thought it was kind of obvious to everyone that I'm doing well. I'm in a good mood. I'm sort of peppy. I thought I sort of said, like, I'm excited for the finale today. So yeah, no, I'm good. And I hope everyone else is doing well. I feel like I maybe did ask that, but anyway. Yeah, Victory Road. Yeah, that's a good conversation topic in a second, Kevin. Just that this Victory Road originally was like just sort of a bit of a nightmare because of the whole HM system and stuff like that. So, okay. No, it's okay. Again, I can't answer every question because I can't sort of read and answer every question and stuff like that. But no, I'm good. Right. Anyway, sorry. So what was I? Because also as well, I then lose track of things that I was talking about. Like I legit can't remember what I was talking about now. Victory Road. Oh, come on. What was it? It was before I did left. I was about to say something. I can't remember. If you guys remember what I was talking about, let me know. But my brain is now a bit scrambled. I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh, hang on. I have to deal with the cat. Hang on. Okay, sorry about that. Right, okay. So left does not work if I incorporate rock climb into it, I don't think, because that just led me right back to the beginning. But that's okay. As long as we kind of like roughly keep track of where we're going and stuff, it's fine. I cannot remember what I was talking about or about to talk about. That is really bad. Well, let me go off on Kevin's point, because I remember Kevin's point. So this cave, again, it's a little bit pointless. I sort of talked about the HMs and the way they're like implemented in this game. But like, so in this cave, it's interesting because, as I've sort of said, HMs in this game largely just amount to like pressing the A button, kind of thing, because you don't need to actually like teach them to your Pokemon. So it's basically just a load of obstacles where it's kind of just a waste of time for the sake of a waste of time, with a few exceptions. But the interesting thing is, okay, there we go. The interesting thing, though, is, but it does mean one good thing for this, because in the original game, you need something like 5 or 6 HMs to get through this cave. And in the original games, that means that in your team of 6 Pokemon, you needed to have those 5 or 6 moves taught to your Pokemon. And for a lot of people, that meant they had to go through Victory Road with only like a team of 5 Pokemon. Like maybe one of them was a water type, so it could know Surf or Waterfall. And then they would have like a Bibarel that would know the rest of them. But yeah, so let me hold on. Let me go up here. No, we already went up there. Left, you failed us. No, I think actually though, hang on. Come on, Bo, you know this. No, I can see where I need to go. It's just I need to oh, I know why left failed us. It's because I sort of technically did it wrong. I went here, right? And then I jumped over the ledge. And I should have treated the ledge like a wall. Because if we left now... Okay, look, so left, but like, ooh, ignore the ledge. Left. And then look, ooh, left. And then, aha, we're up here. So this is why that didn't work. So we need to treat the ledges like walls, and then we're good, and then left works. So, oh yeah, I was gonna say I think you do need defog, but a lot of people have Staraptor, so that's okay. Okay. I really cannot remember what I was talking about. That has really annoyed me. Because that's really like thrown me off now. I feel like I was gonna say something that was gonna sort of take a while, and now I can't remember what it is. Oh well. I know one thing I'm gonna talk about later. But there's a time. There are a couple of things I want to talk about later, but they have like a time and a place kind of thing. Like I gotta wait for certain things to happen in the game before I can talk about them. Okay, so yeah, no, we got Victory Road. This Victory Road is again, it'll take a little while, but again, I don't think it'll take too long because we've got the repels and everything. So it shouldn't be too bad. Oh, one thing I will just say, actually, just on the subject of like comments and questions and stuff like that, there is one thing I will say. As once I do reach YouTube partner status, provided I pass the qualification and all this other stuff. Once I really should have left it a little bit better here because I can't remember what. Oh, well, here we can only like left. Okay. Once I reach YouTube partner, I am gonna worry a little bit less about keeping up with all the comments. Like I'm not gonna worry quite as often about like scrolling back to find comments. I'm still gonna do it because again, I still kind of have that capability, but it will kind of be the sort of the beginning of me not always sort of necessarily catching up on like every comment, because one of the things as as this channel gets bigger, and as I have access to like the super chats and stuff, is that like there will be like the super chats, and kind of part of the point of super chats is kind of it's like, hey, if you want to like really super duper get my attention, do a super chat kind of thing. So again, whilst I'm like still not busy and stuff like that, I can definitely kind of read every comment. But as we get busier, as more and more people start to watch these streams, there will come a time where it will be quite hard for me to like keep up on all the comments and stuff like that. Oh, I was talking about Nuzlocke. Yes. Thank you, Kevin. Feel free to remind me of that in a sec. But as we have the Rizik, hello. As we do kind of, as things get busier and busier and it gets harder to keep up with comments, I'm not going to stress as much about like, oh, hang on, wait, I missed a bunch of stuff, I got to scroll back. Because, again, that's kind of what the super chats are for. So I am just going to disclose that. I'm just going to make that clear right now. Again, that doesn't mean I'm never going to scroll back on comments, and I'm still going to keep doing it whilst I'm sort of able to. But again, I'm not... But it's just one of those things where it's like, I want to try and answer questions and stuff like that, and I do want to try and like look at comments, and if anyone says anything funny, I want to acknowledge it and stuff. But again, as we get busier, it's sort of one of those things where I'm not going to be able to check everything, and that is kind of what the super chats are for. It's like the super chats are the one where it's like, those I definitely read. So once I have those super chats, just keep that in mind. That doesn't mean like if you have a question, you have to do a super chat. But it just means that, like, as I get busier, I'm not going to be able to read, like, every comment and every question. And that is what the super chats will kind of be there for as I get busier, kind of thing. As it's like, oh, well, I really want him to see mine. That's what our super chat's for. But until then, though, luckily, we're not that busy just yet. So I really did want to go down there, but I messed it up. Okay, so... This is kind of where left fails us because of the strength puzzles and stuff like that. Oh, we got the bike. There we go. Okay, right, hang on. So we gotta go on the bike again. We've got to change gear. There we go. Okay, max ether. That's very kind, Rizik. Hang on a sec. Oh, dang it. I thought I changed gear. Hang on a sec. Right, there we go. Oh, and then we're back this way. Okay, let me just, hang on. I'm just gonna, like, exit and enter the room. Also, my eye is itching. There we go. Yeah, so basically, because once I have the super chats, basically, for anyone who has, like, money to throw around and they want to try and support my life and support my channel and stuff like that, there's no pressure, there's no obligation, nothing's going to change, there's not going to suddenly be, like, a subscription model and, like, all the streams will be, like, pay only or anything, nothing like that, don't worry. But if you do want to sort of say thank you and support me and stuff like that, once those super chats come in, there'll be, like, 2 ways to kind of do it. There'll be, like, the super chats, and then, hang on a sec. I need to figure this out. Oh, I know what this is. You push that down, and then you go around. You push the boulder down, you smash the rock right down, and then you push this up, and you shake it all around. Okay, cool. And then, okay, so we'll talk to her. And then, so there'll be 2 ways. There'll be, like, super chats, and then there will still be, I do have, like, a PayPal link thing where you can, like, donate. I haven't really talked about that since, like, the original stream with Koi. Like, Koi kind of brought up, like, oh, do you have a way for people to, you know, donate to a channel or anything? And so I mentioned it then. I haven't really mentioned it since. It's in the video description of every video, but I just don't really bring it up. But I might a bit more once the super chats and stuff become available. Just because I think I would generally get more money from PayPal than the super chats, but we'll get into that once I'm actually partner. And then by the way, do the cats come in to pest you? No, the cats are, like, shut out. Oh, did I just, I should have switched Pokemon here. Oh, never mind. So the cats don't actually come in here. They're not allowed in here because otherwise, like, just there'd be, like, loads of hair on everything, and they would break stuff. And like I like have my Switch in here, and I have, like, all, like, I barely have any possessions because it's, like, you know, when I moved from England, I, like, wasn't able to bring much, and in the few years I've been here, I've, like, not been able to accumulate a whole lot of stuff. So I do not have much stuff, and I have, like, my most precious stuff here in this room, this, like, small room. And the idea of having, like, multiple cats in here is just a disaster waiting to happen. So the cats are not allowed in here, because again, they're not my cats. They're my roommate's cats, as well. So yeah, the cats are not allowed out here, but that's why they get fussy, because they can kind of hear that, like, stuff is going on in here, but they're not allowed in here. And so they just get a bit annoyed about that. And it's kind of like, I kind of always hope that my roommates will, like, deal with them, but one of my roommates is away this weekend, so it's like there's, you know, less people around to, like, tend to the cats. So yeah. Yeah, who doubt. So basically, I mean, YouTube takes, like, 30%, basically. So if someone did, like, say, like, a $10 super chat, I would get $7, is basically the way that it works. Okay, Lexi, your internet died. Oh no, well, I'm glad you're back. And Goddess the Unique, hello, hey, and hello, welcome. Katie, your SIM card isn't reading. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that. That's really annoying. And then, okay, so there we go. Did I just use Endeavor? I sort of, like, had to look away for a second there, but yeah. So yeah, like, it is quite a lot, but again, I'm grateful if it still allows me to, like, make money and stuff like that. But that's why the PayPal. So it's interesting. Okay, so I will actually talk about this. So yeah, YouTube on, like, the super chats, they supposedly take, it's apparently, like, 30%. The PayPal thing is interesting. So it's kind of one of those things where I think the more money you do on PayPal, the more favorable the cut. So the cut is only, like, a few percent. If you did something like 10 or above, PayPal barely takes anything. Comparatively. But like if you do something like $1, if you do something like $1, like during the Koi stream, there was someone who very kindly chipped in $1, but like PayPal took like 48 cents of that, so I only got like 52 cents out of that $1, which was ridiculous. And I sort of just feel like, and I felt bad for the person who did it, because basically it was kind of like a lose-lose situation, really. They give up $1, I only get like 52 cents, and I kind of felt like YouTube was, PayPal, sorry, was like the winner in that situation. So, so I, once we get to that point, I'll kind of figure out what's like the best way to do what. Like, oh, if you wanna, if you wanna support me, like maybe do like the PayPal thing. But like, if you can only do super chats, like super chats are absolutely fine. Again, we'll kind of figure it out when we get there and once we know. But that's the thing. But I'll say this as well. Say if I do, say if I do get to play Genshin and I do streams where I like get to pull characters and stuff like that. If it's one of those things where if someone wants me to, like, I don't know, say get like $10 worth of Primo Gems, I'm not gonna do that if I have like a $10 donation, because that sort of means that like I have to pay like $3 kind of thing, if that makes sense. Like if I'm only actually getting like $7, but it's like, hey, do $10 worth of pulls, it's like, well, that's someone commanding me to pay $3 to do a bunch of pulls, and it's like, well, I'm not playing this game to, so it's kind of like, if it's something where I wouldn't be doing pulls anyway, and someone's being like, hey, do these pulls, like, and I have to start spending a load of my own money, that is kind of antithetical to how I would want to play the game and stuff like that. I would rather just like save up my primos and blah 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 blah, and so hopefully that will kind of make sense. We'll get into that when we get there, but that's just kind of like a summary of. But again, I suppose I will just give that heads up now. If I do play Genshin someday, I'm happy to do the whole like, hey, pull for this character, but I'm not gonna do it if like I have to chip in like substantial amounts of money. If someone did like a PayPal donation and it was like, oh, here's like $30 or something, and I get 29, I might be like, okay, I'll spend $1. Like, it's fine, it's $1. But if someone's like, hey, here's like a $50 super chat, it's like, and I have to spend $15 essentially, it's like, that's not great. So, yeah, so yeah, Glenn, so just keep that in mind. Like, if you are saying to someone, like, again, maybe Sarah, like, sort of keeps the maths in account kind of thing, but it's one of those things where if you're saying, like, here's, if you're kind of saying, like, do you know what I mean? If you were telling someone, buy this particular package of Primo Gems, if you're not actually giving them enough money to do that, that's just not, like, it sort of puts the person in an awkward position, because they're like, well, you've donated money asking me to do this particular thing, but you haven't actually given me enough money to do it. Do you know what I mean? It'd be like giving someone $20 and be like, buy yourself a nice television. It's like, but they cost hundreds of dollars. Like, this isn't what So it's not that it's that egregious, but I do just want to point that out. So that kind of like, if you're giving someone a certain amount, if they don't spend the amount you donate, don't think that they're being cheap or stingy or anything. It's like, no, they're spending what they get from you, but they might not be spending everything you gave, but they are spending everything they got from you, if that distinction makes sense. So, okay. So, anyway. Right. So yeah, so just keep that in mind if you like donate to people on platforms like YouTube and stuff like that. Platinum. Oh, this is a good question. So you're asking about my store envy versus Streamly, I assume. But hang on a sec. Let me just see. Yeah, so Platinum, how much? So basically, if you're like international and you get a print on the store envy, I think it's like $42, I want to say, once like there's like delivery and then store envy factored in and stuff like that. So I think it's like $41.99 in dollars, which I guess in pounds would maybe be something like between 30 and 35, like probably closer to 35, but yeah, something like between 30 and 35. Yeah. Right, okay. Okay, thank you for that advice, Rizek. That's the thing. Like, don't get me wrong. I like gacha games, and I think you know, it's a fun thing, but you do have to just be very careful and responsible with them. And yeah, so it's just one of those things where, you know, again, I'm not in like, and I will talk more about this like in the future, but you know, like I've in like this past year had a lot of very big, serious, grown-up stuff expenses. No, sort of more like the last half a year or so. And so it's one of those things where, yeah, I'm not in a position where, you know, if, you know, sort of where, like, say if someone was, like, donating for a particular purpose, for me to, like, just sort of suddenly chip in a whole load of my own money, because of that. So, yeah, just, you know, that's just something, again, we'll get into that if, like, Genshin comes to Switch and we're in a position where, you know, like, people could be, like, donating for the specific purpose of trying to get, like, a particular character or whatever, but that's just something which, I'm gonna just say that now before I've even ever touched Genshin, that it's, like, if you're telling me, like, oh, here, do, like, $50 worth of pulls, it's like, no, I'm gonna do $35 worth of pulls, because that's all I'm actually getting from you. Like, if you want me to do $50 worth, you need to do 50 times, like, 1.43, I think is, like, the magic number, if you want to get into the actual, like, maths of it. So, again, you know, it's a bit like the, like, here, go buy yourself a something, but then they don't give you enough money to actually buy that thing. You know, that's essentially. What happened to Gyarados? Did it have, like, water absorb or something? I didn't really pay attention there. Or did I flinch? Or I don't know. Okay, anyway, Crunch. Anyway, Bark. Okay. So I'm just making that clear now. Again, there's not... Whilst I'm, like, playing Pokemon, like, people would only do, like, super chats and other stuff for the purpose of just, like, being like, hey, I want to help you out kind of thing. Like, I you know. But again, but saying all this, though... Again, I want to make this clear, like, don't ever, like, give me money if you are not in any kind of comfortable position yourself. Although I have had a lot of big, grown-up, expensive stuff, I'm still doing okay at the minute. It's just, I'm just not in a position to do big, luxurious, unnecessary things. I don't really have any kind of a social life or anything, but I'm still able to get my food and pay my bills and utilities and stuff. I'm still doing okay right now. But again, it just, if you want to help out my personal life or whatever, cool, brilliant, but definitely do not do it if you are at all, if you, like, think twice about any of your important purchases in life, then don't worry about, like, you know, trying to help me out with my life, okay? You got to make sure that your own life is in order and everything first, and then if you got money to throw around and you want to help out a guy who you think is nice on the internet and who... You know, I can assure you, I promise you I'm a nice guy. But again, like, don't trust everyone on the internet. You know, so that's just kind of my philosophy about money and donations and super chats and all that other kind of stuff. Right. Anyway, Bark. So sorry, that's boring grown-up stuff. Let's hang on. Was that just a dead end just for Stone Edge? Okay. Although in fairness, that makes sense, I suppose. So just, you know, but I just want to sort of say that, and I guess I do want to say that, just, you know, just before Genshin does, just so that if I ever kind of say it on a Genshin stream and it's kind of people are like, oh, what, or whatever, it's kind of like, look, I've kind of tried to say this before, so yeah, and Kevin, I know I've been holding that in my head for like this whole time because I don't want to forget it again, so okay, But, and again, it's also one of those things where if people are, like, giving away their money and very generously kind of, like, supporting, you know, creators they like and stuff, there's a lot of great kind of independent media out there. Okay. Oh, I think we're back. I think we're back. We're back. I think we're back. Guys, I think we're back. We're back. I think we're back. Are we back? Again, I do not know what's... Okay, I can see a big heart next to Xander now, too. It's also weirdly on my phone. Okay. We're back. I don't know what happened there. I'm so sorry. It just... Again, it just does this thing where, like, Chrome and OBS just goes bye-bye and then just vanishes. I don't know what that is. I don't know if maybe I need to switch to something that's not OBS. I know, like, whatever one Sarah uses, because originally I couldn't get that to work, but that might have been due to my lack of not knowing how streams work. Okay. Well, we seem to be back. That was very strange. I don't know how that will come up in the replay. So we seem to have lost a load of viewers, which really sucks and is really annoying. But hopefully, that is really annoying. We lost a load of viewers there. That really sucks. Okay. Anyway, Bark. Let me see if I can just, let me just see if I can, again, do not know what caused that. I don't know if that's like an internet thing, a computer thing. Again, this computer isn't the best. It's not probably really meant to be streaming, but I was just so desperate to stream that I wanted to you know, stream on it. Okay. Let me just plug this back in. Okay. Hopefully we get people back. Oh, okay, we're getting people back. We're getting people back. Okay, good. Right, so. Okay. I think we've got... Okay. Yeah, I think it's probably I think it's probably just the computer, but we'll see. Okay, so Mooney, hi, hello. You've joined at the sort of best/worst/best time. Okay, yeah, I don't know. I'm amazed that came back, but I am amazed. I'm amazed that came back, but let's carry on playing. Let's carry on playing. Okay, so let's left. We're gonna left. We're gonna left our way through the rest of Victory Road. We gotta be very careful though. Let's switch to Jirachichi, because this is a karate man. And so this should be a good one. Oh, Mooney! Oh, that's very kind. Oh, well, thank you. Well, I'm very happy that you're here, and I'm sorry that you came at the, like, worst possible time in terms of tech issues. And again, I don't really know what happened there. But no, I'm happy you're here, and I'm happy you're enjoying it, and you're very welcome for a shout out. Yeah, so welcome. Hi. And Blaze Knight, another, like, saying the name person. Hi, Blaze Knight. Good. Okay, well, okay, we got lots of people. Okay, people are back. So if you do want to help out the stream and help me out, please do hit that like button, because these tech issues are really trying to fight against me. So if you haven't tapped or hit that little like, the little thumbs up, please do that. It really does just help out with everything. Genshin Simp, what did you miss? We just had massive tech issues, but somehow we're back, so it's fine. Okay, so we're gonna left. Oh, this is gonna be tough with the water, but that's okay. I tell you what, we are just gonna face this one. I'm gonna face this one psychic, and then we'll return to left, okay? Okay, so I don't know what I was talking about. I don't know if I had finished talking about what I was talking about. It's funny, now I remember the thing I got interrupted about before, but I can't remember what I was talking about. Oh no, just about money and donations and stuff like that. So yeah, but I suppose just be aware of that if you're, like, donating to people. But any kind of independent content creators are hugely grateful for those donations and stuff as well. But just keep that in mind with them. If they ever don't spend like the full amount, it's not them like pocket. If you say something like, here's $10 for Prima Gems, and then they only spend 70, it's because like they're only getting 70%. Right. Anyway, so back to the original question. I cannot remember who answered the original question, but I remember that Kevin was reminding me about the question, so feel free to remind me who you are in the chat. Lexi, no offense, but you just like freaked me out thinking that the stream had gone again when I saw people going, oh no. So I thought my stream had like messed up again there. But no. So just about the Nuzlocke and Soul Link. So I sort of brought. So this kind of came up earlier. So a Soul Link is a type of Nuzlocke. I mean, I suppose I should explain what a Nuzlocke is for anyone who doesn't know. Hang on, I'm going to talk to this guy as well before I left as well, just in case. Oh yeah. Well, don't worry about the buffering. If it like. Well, no, buffering's bad. If it's laggy, that's a problem. No, sorry. If it's laggy, that's okay. If it buffers, that's a problem. But lagging is fine. Lagging is fine. I mean, don't get me wrong, it's also not fine, but lagging is fine. On my end, it's sort of, it says it's only lagging like a little bit. So, okay, now it's lagging a lot. But then it's back again, so I'm not going to do a commentary about the lag though. But yeah, sorry. Again, the past few weeks, it's kind of just, I don't know. I don't really know why it. I don't really know why it like does and doesn't work, but it just, again, the sort of the frame rate will just kind of like increase and decrease, I'm afraid. And that's kind of just, again, I've only got like a cheap little laptop and a very basic setup and stuff because, again, as I said earlier, I've not been able to accumulate much stuff here in America, and I've had all these very like grown-up expenses and stuff that I will talk about one day, but I can't talk about right now. So let's talk about happier and healthier things. Nuzlocks. So a Nuzlocke is a particular kind of like Pokemon, a way to play Pokemon, where you every time you enter a new route, you catch the first Pokemon that you encounter, or you can, well, I should say, you can only catch the first Pokemon you encounter. If that Pokemon faints or runs away or anything goes wrong, that's it. But you can only capture that first encounter. And because you can only capture that first encounter, it really limits what you can have on your team. And so to then, and then also the other kind of rule of like a Nuzlocke as well, is this idea that once your Pokemon faints, it is like fainted for good. Did we left here? I'm a wee bit confused. Was this not the way we just went? Oh no, that's where we came from. Okay. Well, hang on. We will go back up these stairs in a second, but I just want to grab that item down there because it's like, oh, we can see an item. So let's just go grab an item quickly, but then we'll continue to left. So a Nuzlocke. You catch the first Pokemon you encounter on every route, or you try to capture it, but that's the only Pokemon you're allowed to capture. And then once a Pokemon faints, it is like fainted for good. You're not allowed to use it ever again. So that's a Nuzlocke. A Soul Link takes it one step further, where you and a friend will play the same like Pokemon game, or you'll play like, say, Red and Blue, or Gold and Silver, or Sword and Shield, and you go through this process of, you kind of go through this process together, where you catch the first Pokemon on a route and blah 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 and stuff like that. And then what you do is you kind of each play through the game, but with your kind of respective teams. So, for example, like, say if you catch Pokemon on routes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7, you decide, okay, out of our 7 Pokemon, what sort of 6 should we use, but it has to kind of be like synchronized. So you can't just each pick 6 Pokemon to use. It's like you have to each use the Route 1 Pokemon, or the Route 2 Pokemon, or the Route 3 Pokemon. So you'd have to decide, okay, out of our like 7 pairs of Pokemon, which sort of one would make the like best team. So it's kind of like, maybe my Route 3 Pokemon is really amazing, but then Koi's Route 3 Pokemon would like really suck. And so it would be like, Koi's Route 3 Pokemon is so bad that it's not worth using on a team. And then what that would mean was that like I'm not allowed to use my Route 3 Pokemon. And similarly, like I said, you're only allowed to catch the first Pokemon. So if I caught a Pokemon, but then Koi didn't catch a Pokemon, I wouldn't be able to use my Pokemon because he didn't get his. So it's this, so it's kind of like, so it's this interesting, so if that kind of makes sense, so it's not just that like, oh, you're each playing a game, it's like, no, it's kind of like linked. So it's like the Pokemon you caught on the first route, it's like if one of you uses the Pokemon on the first route, the other one has to use the one on the first route. If one of you doesn't catch a Pokemon from a route, the other one of you isn't allowed to use that Pokemon either. So it's this kind of, it's this interesting way, but I kind of wouldn't want to do that because it's too, like I said, a regular Nuzlocke is like already kind of like, I think that's too stressful, and I don't think it's necessarily the best for like live streaming content for a few reasons that I won't get into. Good for video, but not so much for live streaming. But the other thing as well is that then adding in another person, that's like too stressful. And the thing about me and Pokemon is, I don't know, I would kind of want someone who I like really, really trust as a Pokemon player, and I don't really know many people who are like as into Pokemon as I am. So it would kind of, you know, it kind of be one of those things where I wouldn't want someone who like, you know, is like not going to catch their Pokemon and stuff like that, you know. So, okay, good. I'm glad things are kind of sorting themselves out. But yeah, again, the frame rate will kind of just increase and decrease. I do apologize. I'm not really. I just don't. Again, I think this laptop is basically just not good enough, but it's the only option I have, so, you know. The thing about tomorrow's stream, I suppose I should say this. For tomorrow's Streamily stream, it is here on YouTube, though maybe do just keep Instagram in mind as a backup in case we need to have a backup. Because it's going to be my first time trying to stream on camera on YouTube instead of on Instagram. And so I think I've kind of got everything set up so that I can do it from my phone. But again, I've never streamed from my phone before, and I don't know how it's going to go, or whether it will just all work okay and everything. So just keep that in mind. You know, just keep that in mind. Like tomorrow, like if it's like 11 a.m. and I'm like not appearing online, then maybe we might have to, like, after a few minutes, maybe we'll end up switching to Instagram and just do the old Instagram thing. So just keep that in mind. But yeah. But still. Okay. I'm going to check, before we do the Elite Four, I will check my Pokemon's stats. Because, I don't know, I kind of need to, I do just need to see, like, how good or not they are. It really could make or break the difference, like how good our stats are or not. So yeah. Actually, chat, question for you. Any Pokemon players out there, for the Pokemon players out there, have any of you done any kind of like challenge runs? Like, have you ever played Pokemon differently just beyond getting a new team of Pokemon or whatever? I think we are at the end here. Yeah. I was going to say, I recognize this. I recognize this at the end. We will go back in, because I think there were a few trainers and stuff I missed there. But we'll just quickly go and heal. And then we'll go back, because I just want to, yeah, JP, this guy calls himself an ace dragon trainer, and yet he has a level 46 Gibble. JP, you streamed a Soul Silver randomizer. That's cool. But yeah, I'm just interested if anyone has played the game a little bit non-traditionally, like if you've only stuck to a particular type, like I did with my Ice type challenge, or if you've done a Nuzlocke, or if you've done a speed run. You know, let me know if you've done anything outside of Nuzlockes. Not really. No, but that's still cool you've done Nuzlockes, because again, Nuzlockes are a bit... Not everyone would necessarily know what a Nuzlocke is or have done. You don't use healing items in battles and make it a bit harder. Yeah, I don't use... I try not to use healing items either, and I almost never do. The last time I did was when I played Pokemon Shield, actually. So not Sword, but when I did Shield. When I did Pokemon Shield, I kind of sped through the post-game, and I realized that when I had to fight Zacian, that I was only about the same level as Zacian, and it's a Zacian. And I forgot how fast and powerful Zacian is. And I did have to use... I'll hold my hand up. I did have to use, like, some revives and stuff. And I had to kind of, like, stall out some of its moves and stuff, because it's just too strong. It was just too strong for it to... And again, because it was, like, my second time doing a Galar game, I used, like, different Pokemon from what I normally would use. So, like, it kind of meant I was using, like, weaker Pokemon and stuff. So, yeah, it was just a bit of an interesting playthrough, to say the least. Let's see how we can get to these items and stuff. I think yeah. Hold on. Up the movement, the movement. There we go. Razor Claw. This is how you evolve a Sneasel into a Weavile, but it's a bit late in the game to do that, I feel. Oh, Kevin, you did Grass Monotype in Omega Ruby. That's cool. That's good as well, just because Omega Ruby and Alpha Sapphire do have a lot of grass types. So that's quite cool. I like that. Guys, we just went through the Victory Road very, very quickly. I think that was, like, everything. I think we have been everywhere, and I think we have pretty much fought every trainer. I mean, maybe we missed someone. Like, maybe we never fought this dude, but I'm not going to find out. I think we're going to call that... I think we're going to call that Victory Road done. Oh, Xander, you once did runs where you only use Pokemon that a certain character in the anime used. I like that. That's cool, yeah. That's a good one. That's a good one, yeah. Right, okay. We're not going to use any repels, even if it means we run into, like, some Magikarp on the water here. Oh my gosh, we're down to like 8 frames. I'm so sorry. Okay, 20 frames. 26 frames. Please go back up to 30. Please go back up to 30. I have got to see if I can figure out a way to, like, power up these streams. Like, denote more computer power to the stream. But again, it says it's hardly using any CPU, which is the crazy thing. So it's like, if the CPU was like 90%, like, I'd be like, oh no, no wonder why the frame rate has dipped. But yeah, as long as the audio is, like, kind of clear and smooth, but it's fine. But I will try and see if I can, like, give the power a boost, and we'll have to see. So, yeah, Diamond with only Pokemon Dawn used. That's cool. Although that's hard because she had Togekiss. Okay, so we're back up to like 30 frames now, so you should be up to 30 frames, which is fine because we're just standing here not doing anything. Although I think it dipped then. Okay, anyway, bark. Right, so... let's get ready for the Elite Four. Oh, I think there was supposed to be some leftovers in Victory Road, and I didn't pick them up. But oh well, I think we've got all the items we need and everything anyway. The one thing I might do... Now, do we give Garchomp a shot? No. What will... Hang on. Where is... Hang on. choice specs, Shell Bell. I'm going to give the Shell Bell to Chongyun rather than the Lucky Egg, because I think it's leveled up enough. But here we go. Oh, yeah, and of course, yeah, you'd have a Piplup. Yeah, like Paimon Inferno. Yes. Okay, yeah, that's funny. I like that. I like that, Xander. Very good. Okay, so chat. Let me just check the poll where I asked, will we become champion? 92% of you said yes. 3% of you said we'll lose to Cynthia. 3% of you think we're going to lose to one of the Elite Four members. And 3% of you said we'll get lost in Victory Road. So 3% of you are wrong already. Let's see if we can prove that other 6% of doubt is right as we go to take on the Elite Four in Pokemon Brilliant Diamond and Shining. Wait, what's this? It's Lewis. What a surprise! Yeah, no, I knew Lewis was coming. That wasn't really much of a fake out, but okay. So, so hold it! Don't go off without me. You're challenging the Pokemon League, aren't you? That's why I'm here too. Let's see who's more worthy of making the challenge with a battle. Okay, so here we go. We've got one more battle with Lewis. Oh, I just picked the wrong Pokemon. Hang on. Is his first No, wait. Does he start with... Okay, no, he does start with Staraptor. Okay. Oh, phew. I was really worried he started... For a second there, I was like, no, wait. Does he start with something else? Okay, so... So let me just... So now that we're finally at Lewis, I can tell the Lewis story I've wanted to tell. Lewis, if you're still watching, mate, hi. So Lewis, this is really funny. I messaged Lewis about this during the week. Lewis, right? I think this is like a bit of a British thing, but an insult in the UK, if you want to insult someone in the UK, if you want to call someone like a bit of an idiot, a bit of a fool, you call them a muppet, right? Like the puppet, but you know, like a muppet. So you're like, oh, you muppet. Like, oh, you muppet. Oh, you idiot, right? Kind of thing. So a muppet is like a, you know, like there are people in the UK who, if they're calling someone an idiot, they'll call them a muppet. And, oh no, he's going to switch to a ground type. No! Oh no, he's switching to Roserade. Oh, okay, this is fine. This is fine. I do like how he's good at switching. He knew an electric type move was coming in. Yeah. Okay. Okay, whoop. So, Muppet, bit of an insult. Oh, does someone in Xenoblade do that? Really? Oh, that's funny. That's funny. Yeah. Spanner, yeah, Platinum. Yeah, Spanner's a good one. There are a lot of, like, good... They're not, like, super derogatory. They're nice and clean. It's a nice, clean insult. Muppet... But Muppet's a popular one. And the person who I most associate with this insult is my mate Lewis, who, you know, Barry, we sort of nicknamed our rival from here. But yeah, but like Lewis, when I say that, I don't mean I think Lewis is a Muppet. I mean, what I mean is that like he was the person I always think of saying it the most when I think of people I know who say Muppet. So it's really funny. I had a comment on one of my on like last week's stream. During the week, I had a comment on one of the streams, and someone said, "Your Barry/Lewis voice reminds me of Gonzo from the Muppets." So of course I had to screenshot that and send it to Lewis right away, because I was like, it's like he's saying the like he's like, the guy who calls everyone a Muppet has a Muppet voice. Like, I loved that. That was great. So, like, but okay. Yeah, it's really weird, like, the frame rate is, like, not good. I do not know why. So I do apologize. I don't have a bajillion programs running or anything. But yeah, so... Okay, well there it's fairly smooth. Again, here's the thing, guys. I don't stream at like 60 frames per second anyway, so the frame rate's always going to be not quite as good as these games. Unless these games like run at 30 anyway, they're not ever going to run at like full pelt. However, when they do dip to like, you know, like less than 20 frames, that is annoying, and I do apologize for that. So yeah, Salty, hi. I don't know if I've seen you in chat today, but hi. So Kevin, you're imagining Lewis as like a Muppet style puppet that looks like Barry. Yeah, no. But I mean, I think like sort of, you know, like Barry's quite fitting for Lewis in a way, just because like they both have blonde hair and stuff like that. So I don't know. Like it's not. I would say of all the rivals, like Barry is probably one of the ones who probably does kind of actually like look like Lewis, but anyway. Right, Jirachi-chi. So yeah, I wouldn't worry about the frame rate too much. Like, just it's gonna come and go. We're kind of used to it at this point. Like, it's just what it does. There's no reason. There's no real reason for it to dip, but just it does, and it's whatever. Like, again, hopefully someday I will have a better setup. Again, that's why I'm excited about. It's why I'm excited about being monetized. That's why I'm excited about being monetized, because maybe it means I can start storing and start stashing away. Not stashing away, but just sort of start saving up money, and I can then invest it all in like better equipment and better things that will allow these streams to be better for all of you. So, oh, it was your birthday party. Oh my gosh. I hope you had fun, and I hope you've like had an amazing birthday. It's been a lot of people's birthdays recently, so I do apologize for not remembering all the various birthdays. It's always someone's birthday. Okay, let's just see. Okay. I fully believe this is the last one, but I looked down at my phone whilst I was saying this, so I can't remember how the rest of it goes. Okay. But Salty, happy birthday! I hope you had a good party and it's all been awesome. And I'll just say this: I'm very flattered that on your birthday you're spending a little bit of it here with us here at Bovio Games. Okay, so we beat Lewis, woo, for the last time. What just went down? My team still needs raising. Oh, okay. Because I was like, because I kind of felt like I remembered you saying like your birthday was before, and I was like, okay, like what is time anymore? I lost track. Okay, good. I'm not crazy. Well, I hope you had a good birthday. I hope you had a fun party today. That's really awesome. And I'm gonna carry on with Lewis. I guess I'm not ready for the Pokemon League if I'm losing to you. Darn it! Just you wait. I'll get tougher and win my way through the Pokemon League. Because I'm going to become the toughest Pokemon trainer there is. The champion. Bo, you better not lose to anyone before me. Bye! See you, Lewis. Okay, so let's just go and make sure we've got enough of everything. Okay, do we have enough repels? Yes, I think we have enough. Okay. Right. No, wait a minute. Wait, hang on. Where are all the? I think I just skipped past like all the potions. Hang on. Where are the potions? Here we go. Okay, so we'll just get like 10 full restores. We'll get like a load of hyper potion. We'll get like 20 hyper potions. We'll get a bunch of revives. And there we go. I think that'll do. And then, I don't know if we need any heals or anything. Again, that's what the full restores are for. Okay. The way you do Lewis reminds you of Deku for some reason. Hang on, lots of birthday wishes for Salty. I will just scroll back in case I missed anything. Yeah, JP, it's yours in 2 weeks. I remember last week you said it's in 3 weeks, which means next week I'll remember it as well, but then in 2 weeks from now I'll forget it, and I apologize. Okay. Oh, you got an Ether Funko. But you're not especially fond of Funkos. But Genshin merch is Genshin merch, so that's awesome. Okay. So, right. So I think we've got enough potions. We've got enough potions and lotions and all kinds of smotions. So let's get our team in order. And let's actually, finally, no more tricks, no more surprises. Let's actually answer the question. Can we beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond using only Pokemon with dumb Genshin nicknames? Can we beat the game with Paimonferno, with Gyarados, with Sook Roserade, with Jirachi, with D. Lucario, and with Chongyun? That is what we're here to answer today. We're an hour and a half into this thing, and we're finally going to answer that question. This is where the true epicness of this finale begins. Well, I mean, to be honest, it kind of technically began with Lewis, but wish me luck, guys. Fingers crossed, and anything else you denote with good luck in the chat. And let's see if we can do this. So let's save 50 bajillion times, because that's what we do here at Bo Video Games. Right, saving and saving. Here we go. So, let me confirm that you are qualified to challenge the Pokemon League. Have you not been tuning into the streams for the last few weeks, man? To do so, I'll need to... Oh, I was going to clean the gym badges before we had him inspect them. I forgot about that. Oh, well. Look at my dirty badges. Oribur City's Coal Badge, Eterna City's Forest Badge, Veilstone City's Cobble Badge, Pastoria City's Fen Badge, Hearthome City's Relic Badge, Canalave City's Mine Badge, Snowpoint City's Icicle Badge, and finally, Sunnyshore City's Beacon Badge. So here we go. Very well. Trainer, you've indeed collected all the gym badges of Sinnoh. Demonstrate the power that you brought here and go for glory. That brought you here and go for glory. So, all right, we'll clean the badges. We'll clean the badges. Hang on then. We'll clean the badges. We'll clean the badges. Although this actually may take a minute. Oh wait, hang up. No, wait. Can we not? Oh, we might not be able to actually. Oh, we can't clean them unless I put it into handheld mode. Yeah, sorry. Okay, we can't clean the badges. Sorry, guys. I forgot. It looks like you can only do that in handheld mode. I thought there'd be a way in not handheld mode to do it, but... yeah, Kevin. Well, sir, you've either won your badges or found them in a dumpster. There we go. That's the spirit. Okay, let's save one more time. And let's go. So. Okay. Here we go. So, first up is Aaron, or Aaron, from the Elite Four. So, hello. Welcome to the Pokemon League. I'm Aaron of the Elite Four. It's good to meet you. Oh, I should explain. I'm a huge fan of bug Pokemon. Bug Pokemon are nasty, mean, and yet they're beautiful too. Would you like to know why I take on challengers here, in this room? It's because I want to become perfect, just like my bug Pokemon. Okay, let me take you on. Okay, here we go. Aaron time, folks. Or Aaron. Yes. As Toad says, Aaron. Okay, so here we go. Ah, this music's so great. Okay, here we go, guys. Right. Paimonferno, Flamethrower. Oh, I forgot to check our stats. I was like, I need to check our stats because it's important. I forgot to check stats. Never mind. Anyway, Bark. Okay, D. Lucario reached level 64. Good. We need all the stats we can get. He's about to use Heracross. Oh, who do we go with for Heracross? This is the question. I don't want to use Portmanteau for Heracross because I fear that we might not be quick enough. Okay, here we go. Gyarados, I choose you! See, the problem with Heracross... is we want to take out Heracross quickly. However, I don't have anything to take out Heracross quickly, because I'm not sure if Portmanteau is fast enough. In fact, hang on, let me just check one thing. What's your speed stat? No, see, Portmanteau, I'm worried Portmanteau wouldn't be quick enough. So what we're going to do here... Look at you crossing your arms. Aaron, how dare you? So, the reason I picked Gyarados is we're going to get the Intimidate off to lower his attack, and then he has Rock Slide, which is a weak and inaccurate move. But here's the problem. That didn't do a whole lot. So you're like, oh, you're okay, right? He just got burned by a Flame Orb. But he also has the Guts ability. So what that means is he's just given himself a massive power boost. So I am genuinely worried that he's going to be able to, like, take out my whole team now. But luckily, that Dragon Dance did just enough to be able to do the trick. So Gyarados really came through for us there. I'm actually going to keep Gyarados in, actually, because, hey, if we've got this stat boost, we may as well utilize it. I know Ice Fang is technically more powerful, but it is a weaker move. So if we can beat Heracross in, like, one go, I think we're going to be able to beat everything else. So well done, Gyarados. You're doing well. Okay, Vespiquen. I'm worried about Vespiquen, but we'll see what Vespiquen can do. Okay, too nervous to eat berries. I think its other ability is Pressure. Pressure would have been a way better ability to have than Unnerve, but... ooh, we didn't KO it. Vespiquen is very bulky. Oh, Kevin, yeah. The Elite Four... Okay, just for anyone who's, like, kind of knows Pokemon, but for anyone who, like, kind of knows Pokemon, the Elite Four in this game are ridiculous. They have, like, they have really good stats. They're EV trained. They know, they have really good movesets, and they hold items, and not just their items, like items that are really clever and really good. This Drapion here holds a scope lens, which improves critical hits. And it probably has the sniper ability, which powers up critical hit attacks. So this Drapion is probably going to get a critical hit on me. I'm probably not going to KO it here, and it's probably going to get a KO on me. A critical hit on me. Just watch. It's going to use Cross Poison. Oh, it didn't crit. Okay, good. Not yet. Your first Pokemon League, I read that too quickly. What the heck, man? That was way too fast. Okay, he's using a full restore. Okay, we've got this. We've got this. If he's just going to waste time with full restores, then this is an easy win. So, but yeah. No, let me just go through the hold items. The Dustox had a Black Sludge, which would heal its HP every turn. The Beautifly had a Wise Glasses, which would power up its special moves. The Vespiquen had a Citrus Berry. Heracross had a Flame Orb to power up its attacks. And then Drapion had a Scope Lens to power up its Sniper ability. Oh, I just pressed A there, whoops. But I think you came to see how great Pokemon can be. I hope you also realized what you're up against in the Pokemon League. Battling is a deep and complex affair. Okay. There we go. So that is one down. I think I actually got on better with that than I did in Shining Pearl. So hey. I lost with the most beautiful and toughest of the bug Pokemon. We lost because I wasn't good enough. That's it. Back to training camp. Let's hear it for me. No, that's wrong. Anyway, Bark. Go on to the next room. 3 more trainers are waiting for you. They're all tougher than me. Teresa, hi! Your internet's been acting up. This stream has been acting up, so no worries at all. You are absolutely fine. And that dog is barking. Perfect timing. Okay, so we're gonna get a... Well, hang on, we're gonna sort these into order. And then we're gonna Hyper Potion. Gyarados. There we go. So, Teresa, we have just defeated our first Elite Four member, Aaron. And then next, we've got Bertha, Big Bertha. I think Bertha should be probably the easiest, I would like to say. There's only one Pokemon on it. There's like 2 Pokemon of hers I would say that I'm scared of, but I'm not really worried. So let's go find out that dog. Can that dog please stop? So here we go. Okay, the frame rate is dipping. Okay, right, Bertha. Well, you're quite the adorable trainer, but you've also got a spine. I'm Bertha. I have a preference for ground-type Pokemon. Well, would you show this old lady how much you've learned? I would be happy to. I'd be happy to show you what I've learned. I have learned that through the power of dumb nicknames, we can accomplish anything. That's been the lesson so far. But anyway, she's using Quagsire. Quagsire, whose voice in the anime was a mixture of... Oh, hang on. What were the things I came up with? Quagsire is like a mix of... Because it's like... Quagsire. Quagsire's voice is a mixture of... If anyone remembers that old internet cartoon with, it's like Charlie the Unicorn. It's a mixture of, like, the other 2 unicorns mixed with Owen Wilson with a sprinkling of Peter Griffin, and you get that Quagsire. And then there's an episode of the anime where there's like a load of them. There's like loads and loads of Quagsire, and they all start speaking at once, and they're like Quagsire. So there we go. Lake, you get Agatha and Bertha confused. No, they're very similar, Lake. They're very similar. And she's like a nicer Agatha. She's like Agatha's nice cousin or something like that. And then as well, because the other thing as well, they had another trainer one of the trainers in Legends Arceus was like a mixture of Bertha and someone else, like a mixture of like 2 different characters. And I think she was kind of like a mixture of like Agatha and Bertha. Bertha was one of the inspirations. But anyway, Sook Roserade, just Giga Drain. But look, but Whiscash has a Rindo Berry, which weakens grass-type attacks. It doesn't make a difference, because Sook Roserade is so powerful. But yes. Okay. Oh, Sudowoodo. I tell you what, we'll switch to D. Lucario here. Just because Sudowoodo can know Sucker Punch, and Sucker Punch is like terrible against D. Lucario. All the while Aura Sphere will still be a powerful attack. So, okay. But yeah, let's see. Quagsire had leftovers. Whiscash had the Rindo Berry. Sudowoodo had a Citrus Berry. And then have we got 2 left? I feel like we've got... Yeah, Golem. Golem has a Soft Sand, which powers up ground-type moves. And then her last Pokemon has an interesting item too, but we'll see. Oh no, Abby, you're having internet problems too? Dang, everyone's having problems today. But yeah, Dorka, no, not Charlie the Unicorn. I know, like, I kind of forget about that, but it's just anytime I think of Quagsire, I'm like, oh yeah, Charlie the Unicorn. Okay, right. Ooh, that was painful. But hopefully she uses... Oh, I was hoping she'd use a potion there to, like, heal it up. Because then we could have, like, recovered a load of HP using Giga Drain. But oh well. Anyway, Bug. You know, we're all having internet problems today. Okay. Okay, Bertha's about to use Hippowdon. We're gonna keep... we'll keep Sook Roserade in for this. Oh, she's got a female. She's got the female. It's funny, Cerebi has a picture of the male one, but I was like, I think she uses a female one. And yeah, she's got the female one. So, Hippowdon. let's go with Giga Drain. And it's enough to KO it. It has a Chesto Berry, which wakes you up when you're put to sleep, because it also knows rest. So basically it can use rest to heal itself, and then immediately wake up without having the detriment of being asleep. But she didn't even get to use it. So Paimon Fun, gotta remember to press that B button. But anyway, Bertha, we beat Big Bertha. So, well, dear child, I must say, that was most impressive. Your Pokemon believed in you and did their best to earn you the win. Even though I lost, I find myself with this silly grin. So we got $7,316 for winning. Woohoo! So that wasn't even a Mario impression. But I just think it's a very Mario-y reaction, because I love Mario. Right, Paimon Fano stopped evolving. You're quite something, youngster. I like how you and your Pokemon earned the win by working as one. That's what makes you so strong. I think that you can go as far as you want. I tell you where that voice is, what that voice is kind of similar to. I think what I'm kind of secretly pulling from there without kind of realizing it. I think I'm pulling a little bit from the willow tree from Pocahontas. You know, like, hello there, child. Believe in the wind. Trust your feelings. You know, all that kind of stuff. Let me know if you disagree. Teresa, you had an apple fritter, but now you're feeling sleepy. It sounds like you need a Chesto Berry. Anyway, sorry. Right, okay. Your Bertha only got one attack in, and it was because of Sturdy. But, okay. Okay. Right, so I think... Now, for this next battle, this next battle is really interesting for a multitude of reasons. I'm not quite sure who to go with. One part of me is thinking, should I go for Garchompion? But I actually think Gyarados could be a little bit better for a few reasons. Hang on, 221 attack, 175 speed. 221 attack, 175 speed. And then, 186 attack, 165 speed. Okay. So, Garchomp is definitely way more attacky, but Gyarados has the advantage of Dragon Dance. Okay, let me just check. 210, special attack, 157, 145. Okay, 159. Okay, so Jirachi-Chi has slowed down a bit compared to some of the teammates, but that's okay. Okay, so next we've got the man, the myth, the legend. Okay, don't know why that didn't work. Ronald McDonald himself. Yeah, Grandmother Willow, yes. Okay, glad you do kind of see that, Abby. I'm glad you can kind of see that. But like, what is it pointing you toward, child? You know, all that kind of stuff. So anyway, so here he is, Flint, Ronald, the man, the myth, the legend, Ronald McDonald, Flint himself. I like Flint. I like his hair. People joke about him, but I actually do like Flint. So, yo, trainer, you have me counting the days on my fingers waiting for you to come. I heard from Volkner what you did in Sunny Shore. You managed to light a fire in that guy's heart again. How could you not expect me to look forward to seeing you in battle? Here we go. So this is Flint, the fire type master, and Flint likes to use fire type Pokemon. So he starts with the fire type Pokemon, Rapidash. Now, I am a bit worried about what he is going to be. Flint is very tricky, and this is where this Elite Four kind of, so far, it's like, okay, they've got some better stats and better moves, but there's nothing really particularly significantly different or challenging here. Flint, even though he is a fire master, I think if this battle goes badly, you are going to witness why this Elite Four is very, very good. Okay, so, no! Ah, I was dreading that. So, he starts off with Hypnosis. Hypnosis has only 60% accuracy. So you may be thinking, oh, Bo, that's really unlucky that you just got hit by Hypnosis. It's not as unlucky as you think, because he has a wide lens on his Rapidash. A wide lens increases your accuracy. So basically, his hypnosis is actually more accurate than 60%. And that is just the beginning of where Flint is actually pretty good in this game. So, okay, good. He's using Flame Charge to increase his speed. I was worried he was going to use another hypnosis. But okay, we've got 2 Dragon Dances off. I'm not going to push it beyond that. Hopefully, we will be set up for the rest of the battle, though I'm not entirely sure. There is a Pokemon I am terrified of here. Oh, no! 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 Oh, no. No! 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 Chat, Burn reduces your attack stat, and I just spent ages boosting my attack. This is terrible. This is terrible. This is bad, man. Oh, this is bad. This is very bad. Yeah, this is bad. That would have, if I wasn't burned there, that would have KO'd. And we didn't flinch him. No. Okay, this is bad. This is very bad. Nevertheless, I'm going to keep the faith. Oh, no, so I'm going to try and not use items as well. I know we could use items, but I'm going to try and not use items, okay? Right, Garchomp. Garchompune. It's up to you, buddy. It's up to you. Okay, he's using Iron Tail. Oh, man. His Steelix has the Sheer Force ability, which basically means every attack that this Steelix has is actually more powerful than usual. So that Thunderfang, normally it's like base power 65, but actually it has like power 97.5 or actually no, it's probably something more like 80 odd. But still, that Thunderfang was more powerful than it normally would be. So okay. Oh, here we go. I'm very worried about how this will go. I'm very worried about his... Oh, yeah, so we just took down his second fire-type Pokemon, Steelix. I'm very worried, though, about one of his other fire-type Pokemon. Yes, this is the one I'm worried about. This is the one I'm worried about. So he's going to use Lopunny. I'm worried that we're not going to be faster than Lopunny. If we are not faster than Lopunny, the fire-type bunny... we're in trouble. Okay, we're faster! Yes, let's go! Let's go! Okay, this will be easy. This should be easy now. I was very worried about Lopunny. Garchompune wants to be praised. Garchompune, thank you. You are incredible. This is why I wanted you on my team. You did superb, buddy. You did superb. Well done. If that Lopunny KO'd us, I don't think we would have had a way to take on this Drifblim. This Drifblim is very scary. This Drifblim doesn't actually have any attacking moves. That's the funny thing. But what it can do is it can boost its evasion, it can reduce your stats, and then it can pass on that evasion to his ace in the hole, an actual fire-type Pokemon, Infernape. If we were not able to shut down his Drifblim, we would have been in a world of pain. I can feel your determination. Your will is overpowering me. But we just took out the... Okay, so, yeah, this has close combat, which isn't good, but we're able to take it! Yes, well done, Garchompune! Okay, we've got this now. Well, actually, no, I'm speaking too soon, because watch. We're going to use Earthquake, we're boosted, surely this is going to KO, right? But it doesn't, because Infernape has a Focus Sash, which means that it survives the hit, and so Infernape is now going to get an extra hit. The situation's heating up. I'm blazing now. You are indeed, my friend. Oh, hang on, we'll use Earthquake. But see, you fool! You foolish fool! Why is he using a full restore? He's just lost himself. Here's the thing. If he had just used a close combat there, he could have KO'd my Garchomp. I don't know if it was a range, maybe he would have just missed out, but he could have potentially KO'd me there. But by healing, he actually cost himself the battle. This is why I'm so glad that Scarlet and Violet they stopped having the trainers use healing items, because healing items is actually, like, makes it easier for you. So, anyway, Bark. So, whoa! I wasn't expecting this! I wasn't looking down on you, but I didn't think for a second that I'd lose! This is fantastic! You and your Pokemon are inspiring! Yes, they really are. Oh, so, there we go. Whew! Burn right down to the cinders. Oh, so there we go. So that's Flint. So I know that looked easy, but that's just because I prepared very well for that. We only lost one Pokemon. I don't think I lost any Pokemon when I played this on Shining Pearl. I honestly can't remember. But hey ho, Ben's not here. We did it. We beat Flint with our dumb nickname team, with Gyarados and with Chongyun. So we did it. We beat the fire trainer. So there we go. Cats are fancy. Hello, welcome, welcome, welcome. You've made it just in time for our final 2 battles of the challenge. We're doing very, very well so far, but you know, it's you know, we've just overcome one of our sort of, you know, potential hurdles. Now we've got another. Lucian. I have no idea how to deal with Lucian, okay? I do not know. I do not know how to deal with Lucian. I have theories. I have suspicions, but I do not know how to deal with this thing. I am terrified. I am very terrified of Lucian here. So let's see if we can take on Lucian. This is the final Elite Four member for the champion. Guys, can we do it? Can we really beat this game with a team of dumb nicknames? Let's find out. This is Lucian. Let's see how this goes. So, you timed your arrival well. I just finished reading a book, you see. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Lucian. I'm a user of psychic types. I must say, you've already proven yourself to be outstanding by coming this far. They say I am the toughest of the Elite Four. I'm afraid I will have to go all out against you to live up to that reputation. Okay, let's give this a go. Let's see if we can beat Lucian. The bookworm himself. Lucian. Let's see if we can do this. He's using a Mr. Mime, who Kevin pointed out earlier correctly that yes, they probably wouldn't have called him Mr. Mime if they'd have realized about Pokemon genders later on. But let's see how this goes. So, we're going to go with a Meteor Mash. We're going to hope that this is enough. He's doing the anime glasses thing. I actually need to push my glasses up a bit, so thank you for reminding me of that, Lucian. Oh, Meteor Mash, go! Go! Go, Jirachi! Yes! Go, Jirachi! Yes! Come on, get an attack boost. Get an attack boost. Get that attack boost. Critical hit? Well done, Jirachi. Okay, that's Mr. Mime down. That is 1 down. I'm just very happy and relieved about that. Okay. Medicham. Who do we want to take on Medicham? Who do we want to take on Medicham? I think we still want Jirachi. Okay. Right. We have the super effective Dazzling Gleam. Let's see if this works. Okay, Dazzling Gleam. Oh, it's not enough. It's not enough. He's going to use High Jump Kick. Oh, that did a lot of damage. Oh, that did a lot of damage. He's got a muscle band as well, which powers up his physical moves. So, okay, he's not using a healing item. I suppose he's not quite low enough in health, but there we go. So, that's 2 down. 2 down. Whew. Man, oh, I'm getting nervous. Oh, I'm losing the feeling in my hands. Okay, well done, Jirachi. You're doing brilliantly. Okay, Girafarig's next. Now, we'll switch here. Okay, we'll switch to Garchompion. I'm worried about what he can... There's one move this Girafarig has. If it didn't have this one move, I would absolutely use Sword Stance, but I'm worried he's going to use this move, and so I'm just going to have to go with Crunch. He has a Mental Herb, which I forget what a Mental Herb does. Oh no, he survived! No! 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 Dang, he hung in there! You sneaky giraffe! Okay, right. Okay, he's using a Full Restore. This is good, though. This is fine. This is fine. This is absolutely fine. Okay? So, I'm going to use Sword Stance. This is fine. JP, he doesn't have that Pokemon. I think if you're saying he has a particular Pokemon, he doesn't have that Pokemon. Which is good, because I'd be terrified of that Pokemon. I think you're thinking of Platinum. Misuta, hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. Oh, it reduces a lowered stat? Interesting. Yeah, I forget what White Herb... No, I think White Herb is the one that lowers lowered stats. Because I was thinking... Mental Herb, I thought getting Cured Infatuation, which is what Xander's just said. Although I feel like there's like a red one which maybe does that. But anyway, bark. Let's see. Okay, Alakazam. I'm hoping that Alakazam is faster than me. Because then it means that I'll go first. And it is! Yes! His own Trick Room has worked against him! We are slower than Alakazam, which means that in Trick Room, we're faster than Alakazam. So... Yeah, who said the name Platinum? Yeah, Pokemon Platinum, more specifically. So, okay. Lucian is about to use Bronzong. Oh, it cures Taunt and Infatuation. Oh, that's interesting. That's kind of nifty. Okay. Right. I assume Bronzong has Levitate. It does. Okay. What bit? Oh, he just has a Citrus Berry. Okay, this is fine. I think Garchompion can handle this then. Yes! Yes! Well done, Garchompion. You did it, buddy. You saved the day. Man, Lucian, like, I think Flint may have taken out like 2 of my Pokemon in Shining Pearl. In Shining Pearl, Lucian beat like 4 of my Pokemon. So I'm glad I was prepared for that, but like I'm glad my 12% of a plan actually worked there. But yeah, Power Herb, skip charging, yeah. So there we go. It says on Cerebi that his Bronzong was Levitate, so I just stuck with Crunch. So there we go. I see. You getting past the 3 before me was no fluke. Your power is real. So there we go. Congratulations. You've now beaten the Elite Four. We did it, guys. We did it. We beat the Elite Four. However... Oh, hang on. He's saying however. That doesn't mean you're done with the Pokemon League. There remains the champion. I should warn you. The champion is far stronger than the Elite Four. Now go on. Step through the doorway to your final battle. Okay. So that is 4 down. We are 2 hours into this stream. We're finally going to answer the question. Can we... Hang on a sec. Hang on, my tablet is like messing up. Tablet! Where I've got my notes. Tablet! Oh, wait. Oh no, there we go. Okay, hang on. No. Stop it, tablet. Stop messing up. No. Just... Okay. Okay, there we go. Sorry about that. Okay, so. Let's... okay, how do we... Oh, okay. I just need to look at my team for a sec and look at, like, and like look at her Pokemon, just to check this and stuff because I'm a bit worried. Yeah, no, not you. I don't think you work. Well, no, you kind of work, but you're not bad. But there is one move which is trouble. You could be okay, and I think okay. So I think no, we did use D. Lucario for like the Sudowoodo, didn't we? So we have used everyone. Everyone has gotten to be used so far, which is nice. It's good. I'm glad. I'm glad that everyone's had their moment in the sun. But now it's time to something the music. It's time to something the lights. It's time for the Muppet Show tonight. Right, let's just go back to our Pokemon. So, hang on. We're gonna just like order everyone, like in order or something. I don't know. Okay. So I think we're gonna start with D. Lucario because I think it's annoying because it's annoying. I don't. D. Lucario. It doesn't have any super effective moves, but I think it will just be like our best bet, and I don't really have any use for it later on in the battle. Whereas a couple of the other choices we have, I think could maybe come in handy later on. So, although then again, no, because then again, who do I go with? Okay, who do I go with? Do I go with D. Lucario or do I go with Jirachi-Chi? That's the question. No, I think Jirachi-Chi has its uses later on. So let's stick with this. We're gonna go with D. Lucario, Garchompion, Jirachi-Chi, Sucroserade, Gyarados, Pymonferno. Let's see if we can do this. I know, I was just that's what I was thinking about the Muppet Show. Okay, so anyway. Okay, here, I'm just going to catch up on some chat, because I think I did miss some chat there whilst I was doing stuff. But okay, so let's just see. Okay. Right, make or break. This is the moment. We've beaten everything and everyone up to this point. But can we beat the champion herself, Cynthia? So just to really drive this point home about Cynthia, who we're about to face, okay? Cynthia has Pokemon that have perfect stats. And I do mean perfect stats. A thing called IVs, which determines how high or low your stat is. Those are maxed out for all of her Pokemon. Additionally, there's a thing called EVs, which are like additional things you can get to like boost your stats. They are maxed out in all the relevant stats. And they have perfect natures and perfect abilities, so her Garchomp will be faster and better than anything on our team. And I am terrified. So, let's go and fight Cynthia after I have a quick trip to the loo, because I just realized I need the loo. So I will be right back, and I'll see you guys in a second, okay? Don't go anywhere. Be right back. Right, we are back with... Can we actually beat Cynthia? Sorry for that pause, but yeah, really, just my bladder would not have been able to have taken the stress of this final battle. So let's do this thing. Let's see if we can beat the champion, Cynthia. So let's find out if we can actually finally truly beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond using only dumb Genshin Impact puns. And also let me know whether you prefer the Muppets or Sesame Street. Let's go! That was a question I thought in the bathroom. Right, here we go. Have you been keeping well? Thank you for Mount Carnat. I'm truly grateful. Together, you and your Pokémon overcame all the challenges you faced, however difficult. It means that you've triumphed over any personal weaknesses, too. The power you learned, I can feel it emanating from you. But that's enough talk. Let's get on with why you're here. As the Pokemon League Challenge, I accept your challenge. To see if you can beat the game with only dumb Genshin Impact puns. I think a cat is going nuts. This is like the worst time. Right, let's do this thing. This music is fantastic, by the way. It just it goes so hard, it's great. Right. She starts off with Spiritomb. Lucario, I choose you. Okay, let's do this thing. Right, it's applying its pressure, or exerting its pressure. Lucario nodded and understood the assignment. So let's do this thing. We're going to start with a nasty plot. Now, I think the only thing... it probably can use Shadow Ball against us, which is kind of annoying. But hopefully this doesn't do too much damage. It might lower our special defense. Whoa, that did a lot of damage. I am a bit worried about this. Okay, right. Let's go the Flash Cannon. This is going to be Stab. Oh, it's not enough. No, it's not enough. Oh, that's bad. That's really bad. Oh, that's really bad. I think this is going to KO us. Yep. Dang, 1 down. Cynthia 6, Bo 5. Don't worry. Ooh. Okay, right. Sucrozelia, Dazzling Gleam. There we go. Okay. I hope we're not having tech issues. Okay. Right. So she's about to use my low tick. Okay. That's really weird because the music on my end is fine. Let me just do one thing. I don't know whether that'll help, but if it's come back, let me know. Okay. Ah, no! She used Mirror Coat! I forgot she had Mirror Coat, crud, so I'm so distracted by this apparent audio thing. Hold on a second. Hang on. Let me try one thing. Oh, so... The cat's also going... I'm gonna have to deal with the cat as well. For goodness sake, why does everything have to go wrong right now? Right, let me, yeah, I'm gonna have to deal with the cat in a sec, too, because he's starting to misbehave. Okay, sorry about that. Right, let me... Where? Oh, hang on. Is it? Hang on a second. Let me just try one thing. This will either make the stream or break the stream. Let's just have a quick... where do I get the... Was it here? Let me, hang on a sec. Right, we'll see if that does anything. If that doesn't do anything, I like can't help, I'm afraid. But okay, hopefully that helps. We'll see if so is the like what is the music doing right now? Now that I'm on like the Switch screen, is it just stuck on like Cynthia music, or are you hearing nothing right now apart from me? This is very bad timing and very, very annoying. Okay, I'm not really getting any answers about the tech stuff, so I am just going to carry on, if that's okay. Because I'm going to assume it's fine. But if you can't hear anything, we'll see how this goes. But okay, we'll see how this goes. Right, okay, so it just used Mirror Coat. Oh, I can't see how much HP it has or anything. Flippin' cat. He's so badly behaved. Okay, I do not know how much damage we did. I do not know how much damage we've got left to do. Okay, let's just... Okay. Right. Oh, and the stream is now crashing. This is a nightmare. Okay, right, let's... Hopefully you guys can still see and hear the stream. But yeah, let me know if you, like, can't hear me or see the stream or anything. It seems to be crashing. So as long as you guys are good, then we're okay. But I'm a bit worried that, you know, from my end it looks like nothing's working. Oh, for the love of pizza! No! 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 Ah, that recover! Oh, this is bad. This is very, very bad. Okay, right, hang on, chat. I just need to, because I can't see any chat at the minute either when it crashes like this, so... right, okay. So, yeah, sorry if it's harder for me to read chat right now. Sorry if it's harder for me to read chat right now, but it's just I'm now reading chat off my phone. For the love of pizza. Like, what I'm so annoyed about is just, when I did, like, my first stream, everything worked perfectly. I didn't know what I was doing, and yet everything worked perfectly. And then I, like, figured out how to do everything better, and, like... And then now it's just, like... You know, like, nothing... Like, everything, like, keeps not working. And it's like, why is stuff, like, not working? It just doesn't make any sense. Oh, come on. Now the question is, do I go for a crunch that I know isn't going to KO when I know she's... No, I have to go for it. If she uses Ice Beam, that could KO me. Okay, she is using Recover. That's annoying. That's very annoying. I was like, maybe I can go with a Dragon Dance, but... Here's the thing. I think I have to kind of keep going for Crunch. I know that sounds annoying, but it's just, I think I'm like I haven't been paying attention to the numbers, because again, all of this like crashing and stuff, which is very annoying. Normally I like calculate how much damage everything's doing, but I'm not doing that because everything's going wrong. Okay, so it's doing about 39. I am going to, see, here's the thing. Is she going to use Recover because she needs the health, or is she going to go for an Ice Beam to try and finish me off? And see, I have to kind of almost gamble on the fact that she is going to try and take me out. That was close. That was very close. Oh, that was very close. Okay, but this is fine. Right. Crunch. Go, 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 go. Oh, that was a crit as well. Ah! No, she's using Recover. No. Oh. Oh, Gyarados. Oh, I need you to do like just the fractionist bit more. The thing is, I know it's like, Bo, just use Dragon Dance. But the thing is, I can't afford to not like, get the thing's health low is the problem. Although that was kind of unfortunately like the worst. Ugh, this is bad. This is bad. Okay, this is really bad. This is really bad. Like, just the stream, everything, because again, I need to be, like, paying attention to this. I'm sorry, I'm also, like, not, like, reading chat at the minute. Oh, my computer's come back, I think, but it's kind of, like, too late now. Okay, Paimon Inferno, Grass Knot, go! Yes! Yes! You did it, Paimon Inferno, yes! Yes! Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's why I kept needing to use the crunches, though, because that might not have done enough damage. Oh. Oh, we lost Sucroserade. Oh, we lost Sucroserade. Oh, I needed Sucroserade for this. Okay. Okay. Let's use a Grass Knot. Let's see how much this does. Come on, Paimon Inferno. I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. Come on, you can do this. It's using Scald! I don't think that might not KO. Oh, that did KO. Dang. Dang. This is not good. This is not good. This is really not very good. Oh, dang it. Why do we have to have all these tech issues? Oh, I needed Gyarados. I needed Gyarados to survive. Oh. No, don't you dare! Don't you dare! Okay, well, anyway, she's just made a big mistake here. She's made a huge mistake, because look, I'm using Earthquake. I'm still gonna lose this. I'm still gonna lose this. Which is just heartbreaking. It's absolutely heartbreaking that I'm gonna lose this. I'm so... Again, if I hadn't had the cat going nuts, if I hadn't had the tech issues, I would have been... Right, she's gonna use Shadow Ball. Oh, fudge. This is gonna KO, isn't it? No, it didn't! Okay. Psychic, go! Please, Jirachi-Chi! No! No! Ah! No! You can use a restore? Okay. We still have a chance. We still have a chance. Good golly gosh. We still actually have a chance here. This is incredible. Come on, please let that have just been a damage roll. Come on. No! That did even worse! No! Ah! But at least these leftovers are helping us. Like, we maybe, just may, be able to hang on here, okay? She's using another one! She's wasting all her full restores. Okay, this is tense. This is tense, guys. Like, cats are going nuts. Computers are going crazy. The one good thing I did was empty my bladder before this, because good golly gosh, that would have been a whole other set of problems if I hadn't gone to pee before this. Oh my gosh. Again, I'm sorry, I'm really not, like, reading chat here. I'm just, because I'm just deep. Wait, she's got 3? Oh, wait, no, yeah, she does have 3 left. Dang. Come on, hang in there, Jirachi-Chi. I need you to hang in there. Yes! Come on! No, you're not gonna cry. You're gonna use Psychic. You're gonna get this KO, and you're gonna like it. It's all good, okay? You're gonna be fine. You're gonna be fine. Okay. Jirachi-Chi grew to level 66. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Right. Gastrodon's gonna come back in. I really needed Roserade for Gastrodon. I didn't think ahead enough because, again, my mind was on, like, cats and shutting off computers and stuff. Okay. Oh. Right. Earthquake, please KO. Yes! Okay. Okay. Right, we still have a chance, okay? We still have a chance, okay? It's not a good chance. There's not a good chance at all. Like, in the slightest. But we still have a chance, okay? So. Oh my gosh. This is just a whole other... I can't remember the last time I was put in a... Yeah, me neither, Cynthia, me neither. Oh my gosh. Jirachi Chi. Dazzling Gleam. Okay, it's using Earthquake. That's not great, but... No! No! Guys, this is it. We've lost. We've lost. It knows Dragon Claw? Oh, okay. Hang on. Come on, God, Chongyun. I need a crit. Clutch crit. No, wait, what happened to the picture? Wait! Wait, hang on. Okay, the picture's back. Okay, sorry. The picture on my screen went... I was like, what just happened? Okay, oh, sorry. I freaked out then. I think something's going wrong with the... Is something going wrong with the picture? Hang on, is something going wrong with the picture? My picture seems to be, like, frozen or something. Or like, the frame rate seems to be, like, super low. Guys, is everything okay? Can you guys let me... Oh, no, no! What is happening here? Is this working? Because I'm getting really fed up now. I'm getting really fed up now. Like like all this issues has like cost me this battle. Right, is this working? Like what's going on here? Is this working or not? Like, I do need you guys to respond, please. So if any of you are like, you know, like in chat, please tell me like whether this is working or not. Like, are we on like the Switch screen or? Because I don't want to go back to this battle if you guys can't see it, but are we on the Switch screen or are we on the game? This is really just doing my head in. Because I'm gonna have to like. Why is this sucking so much? Like, the Koi stream was fine, so why is everything else, like, not working? Right, and now it's like, oh, we're back to, like, full frames now. Well, then, like, work. Just please, work. Like, either work or don't work, but don't give me the illusion that you're not working. That's the thing that's, like, really bothering me here. It assures me that things are fine, but then it's, like, not fine. Like, I think this, like, whole computer is just, like, dying right now. Okay, like, because, like, everything on the screen keeps going, like, blurry. I don't know what's happening. I think, I genuinely do not know what's happening here. As long as everything looks alright on the stream, but the stream looks, like, blurry right now, so I don't know. I don't know if, like, my roommate is doing anything that's, like, requiring loads of internet, or... I'm going to do one thing. I'm just going to do one thing quickly. We'll see if this fixes it. I think it kind of fixed some stuff last time, so hold on. Just give me 1 minute. And then... But this also might... Just as I'm about to hit partner... Just as I'm about to hit partner, this might also be like, oh guys, this is my last gaming stream. Because I can't carry on if it does this. This isn't fair for you guys. It's not fun for me. I'm not going to be able to carry on if this carries on like this. Right, hopefully that's kind of done something. We'll see if this does anything. Okay, I'm going to go back to the game. Let me know if you can see the game, okay? I'm sorry to get frustrated there, but just this just really upsets me. I've been so excited to stream for ages, and like now it's not working. And there's nothing I can do to fix this. There's nothing I can do. I can't just get a new computer or anything. So, right, are we back in the game though? Are we back in the game or not? Because again, for me, it's showing it like it's working perfectly, but Are we back in the game or not? Like, again, I'm looking on the YouTube. I think the picture is just frozen. Okay. Sorry. Just, I don't know what to do about this. I don't know what to do about this, and it's just breaking my heart. Okay. Right. Because it looks like the screen is just frozen for you guys. And on my YouTube on the phone... Oh, there's the game. There's the game. The game's kicked in. Okay, so this is working. We're just on like a really delayed thing. Sorry, I'm seeing messages being like, oh, it's not working. But then actually it is. Okay, right. I'm going to go back to the game. Okay, sorry if you're on a delay. Right. It looks like it's working. It looks like it's working. Let's... Right. I'm going to assume that this is working. And we're going to use our final attack. And if we lose here, that's it. That's the stream done. Okay? Because I don't think I can do like another half an hour of this. Right. She's using Dragon Claw. Yes! Oh, yes! This is what I was hoping for! Yes, come on! Come on, please! Although there's one other thing, but it's going to have the rough skin. Is this going to count? Is this going to count, or is this going to be a loss? Because the rough skin's going to KO me. It's a double knockout. Is this going to count? Is this going to count? Is this a win? Or is this a loss? I think this is a loss. That's a loss. Sorry, I shouldn't go quiet there. Sorry. So I'm watching like the feedback now on my YouTube. So that I'm kind of just like in suspense watching myself. I feel I feel really stupid, but again, see this is really annoying and really frustrating, right? Because like I said, I didn't battle on my A game there. That was not my A game at all, right? Because I was so distracted by everything. I wasn't thinking about anything. And if I had just used Earthquake there, which was something I was very aware of, if I had just used Earthquake there, I would have won. If I'd have used Earthquake instead of Dragon Claw, that would have been a victory. And like, it just, if the cat could just behave, if the internet could just behave, if the computer could just behave, I would have actually like thought about that battle, because I like have no memory of that battle, because it's just like I had to pause like every 2 seconds. Sorry, I hate you guys seeing me like this. And I don't know what to do now. Like, we've had all these tech issues. I think we just have to call that it. I think the stream looks awful. It looks like really blurry. The frame rate's low. I think we just have to call that there, because my computer's like wiggity wag, like everything's going blurry on my computer screen. I think I have to save there. So sorry. I'm just really upset. Like if I could have just focused on that battle without having to pause like 10 bajillion times, so I could have checked like my Lotix HP, so I could have looked ahead at like what Pokemon she had and thought about what I was actually going to send out and not just... and actually like pre-plan a bit. Right. Anyway, Bark. We say 50 bajillion times. Can we beat Pokemon Brilliant Diamond using only dumb Genshin puns? And the answer is no. Which was not how I wanted today to go. Anyway. Sorry, I gotta remember to keep talking. Don't want to be boring. That's just really annoying though, because I'm better than that, and that's just and it's just one of those things that I'm about to hit partner, and it's like, but can I really keep streaming if we're gonna have this like every 20 minutes every week? So I don't know if like next weekend I'll be able to stream, because this isn't good enough, but there's also nothing I can do about it. So. Right. Anyway, Bark. Don't go anywhere. I'm still going to hang around and talk to you guys for a minute. I was really counting on that 1 HP thing to kick in, and then it did, and I messed it up because I didn't use Earthquake. That's going to kill me. Right. Guys, thank you so much for joining me on this series. It was, until that point, until today's episode, which has just been a nightmare, until that point, it was incredibly fun. I've had fun doing it. I've had fun coming up with the nicknames. I've enjoyed seeing you guys enjoy the nicknames yourselves. I'm sorry that it wasn't a bit more like audience interactive kind of thing. I mean, I didn't ever advertise it as you guys can come up with nicknames for my team. That's the theme. You know, it was, I had to like research and see if it was feasible to actually play through the game and come up with some good nicknames and good Pokemon. I didn't want to just be like, oh, we don't have any nicknames and we don't have any good Pokemon. I wanted to see if we could actually come up with a good team. And we did, just not a good enough team. Well, no, the team was good enough, but again, just I messed up. So, but I appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. I appreciate you guys coming on this journey with me. I appreciate your support. So I'm not even looking at chat right now. The computer came back a while ago. But just my computer's like wigging out. Like it keeps like, I'm gonna like take some video of this or something. I don't, well, because like, it just keeps doing a thing where like the text will like go all blurry, and then like it'll be fine, and then like it'll be blurry, and then so like it's blurry now, and then it's fine, and then it's like, oh, it's blurry again. Like my whole computer is just like messing up. I do not know what's going on. I do not know what's going on. Right. So anyway, Bark. So that is Pokemon Brilliant Diamond. That is what a horrible final episode. I am so sorry that I could not do better for you guys, just all round. My life is a mess. But still, tomorrow, I'm streaming again tomorrow. Yes, like today has been a nightmare, and yet I'm still gonna stream tomorrow. Please, though, have Instagram, like, on standby, just because I know how to stream on Instagram, and streaming on Instagram, like, goes fine. So I'm streaming tomorrow. Hopefully it's here on YouTube, but again, I'm going to try and stream YouTube from my phone for the first time, so I don't know how that's going to go. But tomorrow is the live signing stream. Okay? It's going to be the final time I do one on Streamily, for reasons I've talked about before. So if you've ever liked the idea of doing of me being on camera, signing autographs, signing pictures of like Chongyun and Bashara and Bede and Kent and who's the other one? I think I just said all of them. very frazzled. If you like the idea of me signing stuff and me doing it on camera and talking to you guys live, then, tomorrow is when I'm going to be doing that. If you would like to be one of those people who has one of their prints signed, then hopefully Nightbot now will be... hopefully Nightbot will kick in. Nightbot, please. Please, Nightbot. Now Nightbot's not even working. Oh, there we go. Thank you, Nightbot. Thank goodness. Right. Nightbot has just put the link there for the Streamily store. So if you want the print signed live, go on the Streamily store, order a print. As long as you do it before the stream ends tomorrow, I will sign it live on stream. But when that stream ends, that's when the Streamily shop is shutting, and it will be shutting probably forever, because I think I'm kind of done with Streamily now. If you don't care about it being signed live, or if you can't get a print right now, but you can in the future, my personal store, the other one that Nightbot talks about, Store Envy, that will stay open. That will still be an available option. But that's just me signing prints offline and shipping them out to you myself instead of Streamily doing all that lovely jazz. So again, if you like the idea of having that sort of extra level of participation in tomorrow's stream, then get your print from Streamily. Last chance, less than 24 hours left for you to do that. So just keep that in mind. And then, and that will be at 11 a.m. tomorrow PST. Also keep in mind that here in America, the clocks go back tonight. So if you're used to watching my streams and you're like, oh, I'm like 8 hours ahead of him, tomorrow it's actually 7 hours ahead. So I highly, 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 highly recommend you click on, I highly, highly, highly recommend you click on that little bell button to get the notification. So not just subscribe, but subscribe and ring the bell. Ring the bell for ring the bell on ring the bell for the stream. I've got, there's like a link for the, I don't have a link for the stream, but just go on my channel. If you click on like the live section, you'll see upcoming live signing for tomorrow. Click on that, ring that bell button. You'll get a reminder when it's starting or when it's about to start and whatever. So just do that, just because tomorrow there's going to be like more time zone issues due to the clocks changing. But yeah, signing stream tomorrow. I'm looking forward to that. Should be good, but do have Instagram on standby. But either way, Instagram or YouTube, do keep that time zone thing in place. If you're normally 8 hours ahead, tomorrow you'll be 7 hours ahead. If you're normally 10 hours ahead, tomorrow you'll only be 9 hours ahead. So you may have to like log on an hour earlier than you normally do to watch these streams, to watch tomorrow's stream. Okay? So that's the plan for tomorrow. I'll be live on camera, so if you're excited about seeing me live on camera, then if you're excited about seeing me live on camera, then make sure you tune into tomorrow's stream. And if you haven't got a print, if you haven't ordered a print, maybe you've already got one, maybe you don't want them because prints aren't your thing, maybe you can't afford one or can't afford one yet or anything, don't worry, you don't have to have ordered a print to join in on the stream. Don't worry about that. At all, everyone is welcome to join. I want to see as many of you guys there tomorrow as possible. Again, like, it would be cool if we can qualify for the YouTube partner. It sucks that we're not going to be able to do anything with that, because I think I'm going to have to stop streaming because of these tech issues. But we'll do the stream tomorrow. We're definitely going to do the stream tomorrow. Yeah, we'll definitely do tomorrow, so don't worry about that. But beyond tomorrow, I don't know what the future is. So come join me tomorrow, where I'll be live on camera, and we'll do some streaming, and we'll have a nice time, and we'll hopefully not have tech issues. Wait, Platinum, I thought Platinum you were in the UK. Like, the UK is like 8 hours ahead of LA, not like 5, unless you think I'm in like New York or something. But because I'm on the West Coast, not on the East Coast. Anyway, sorry, I'm finally reading a comment. So, okay. I think that's kind of everything. I had a really fun, like, joke, signed up, ready to go for when we beat this challenge. But we didn't beat this challenge because of all the tech issues. Again, if I hadn't had to pause 5 minutes between doing my penultimate move and my final move, I would have had my head screwed on straight. But anyway, Bark. So thank you very, very much. This computer is going nuts. I'm gonna go throw it in a ditch. And then kick myself about 1,000,000 times. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you for your patience. Thank you for your love. Thank you for your support. Please come join me tomorrow to help me qualify for that YouTube partner status that I probably will not use, but that I still hope to utilize and use one day. I think that's it. I think that's everything. Lots of love, lots and lots and lots of love. I really appreciate, again, given how bad this has been, I appreciate all your support in spite of that awfulness. And I will see you guys tomorrow. Yeah. So I don't really know how to end this. Again, I had an ending prepared, but I just didn't. I didn't really anticipate quite all of this. I was prepared for like the losing, but everything else was a bit much for me. Okay. Yeah, again, like even like my screen is blurry, so I can barely even like read the comments now. I don't know what this computer is doing. Take care, everyone. Thank you so much. I do apologize to the 88% of you who thought things were going to go differently today. Take care, everyone. Bye. And I will see you tomorrow. But remember the time zone difference. It's going to be it's still at 11 a.m. PST, but it's probably going to be an hour early. For any of you outside the USA, it could likely be like an hour earlier. So keep that in mind. Take care. Stay safe. Love you loads. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for helping me reach kind of partner qualification and everything. And I'll see you guys tomorrow for the stream. I'm looking forward to that at least. And we'll see you then, and we'll sign some prints, and we'll hopefully have a lovely stress-free time where I don't lose my cool. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, so blurry. This stream, man. This stream. I know I'm still alive. Bye, though, for real. Right, I say good.